Howdy everybody, welcome back. We are back, it's Thursday. Obviously I missed the first couple of days from this week, but we're back in action. So let's get this show started. We're just gonna, warm up, slowly chill into it. It's gonna be all good. So here we go. Yeah, we'll just make it small. We're just gonna flick around and do various things. So hey everybody, hello Gulek, Mateus, Marcus, hey. You're back, how's your time off been? It's been good. It's been good. As I kind of mentioned it before I left, but I've been, I forgot, I've got like a random scav loadout in here. I've been off at the...
The baby is here.
I love Articus. The baby is here. Thank you so much for the prime. It's the 9 months. The classic. The Twitch baby. Just enjoying your VODs? Hey, thanks, Confused. Back to the grind. Indeed, Anno. How's the day? No, it's going good, man. It's going good. Yeah, it's good. So, I had a good time. I was off in Berlin, for those of you who kind of missed it. I didn't really put it out there because it didn't really matter. I was off in Berlin. I was watching the Dota 2 Berlin Major with my sis, which is pretty good. She's kind of part of the UK esports scene in some fashion. She does like student stuff, but she got some tickets to go, and she was like, hey, do you want to come? And I was like, hells yeah, let's go, let's do it. So I booked some tickets kind of last minute-ish, and went, and yeah, it was that was it. It was a good time. I want to watch some good games. I do like Dota. I don't really play it anymore. The game is just not very compatible with living. I find, unless you really are into it. It's a bit, I don't know, it's almost like Tarkov in some ways, right? Like, it's hard to play Dota casually, like I have done in the past, but it's just tricky because you just don't know when the game's going to finish. Whereas with Tarkov, at least you kind of know, and you can influence the length of the game yourself quite heavily in EFT, which is always one thing that kind of drew me to Tarkov. That was always the problem with like PUBG as well in some ways, is that if you were going to win a game, it was going to be 45 minutes or something. But that was at least a lot better than the problems that used to get in Dota, where like, you go to start a game and it's, relatively early, and you're like, well, we'll be fine by the time that we get through and everything, it'll be okay. But then it takes some time to match or draft or whatever, and then somebody abandons, and then you have to reset it. And then by the time you reset and you get in, it's like 25 minutes later, and then the game goes for an hour and a half, and then it's just like, yeah, it's just kind of, it can be really brutal. But it was good. It was good. It was good. Hey, Shock. Hello, Goat. Doing good, man. Doing good. Let's just see prices on stuff. I was having a look at a few things yesterday. I was doing some editing and whatnot for some vids. This is kind of borderline now. Maybe we just leave this for the time being. This takes a while, so we'll just leave that. So yeah, good Dota. It's nice to watch Dota 2 in a kind of I don't know, in a non-serious capacity. I do enjoy watching the pro games, and honestly, like the pro game of Dota 2 is like very different to the kind of like amateur casual scene anyway. It's just like so different the way that you play when you're actually playing. Like it's scrub tier versus watching the pros. Is that in some ways it's more predictable, just because there's only so many things that people do, and they're always looking to cover off all of their whatever. Whereas like in normal games, it's like unless you have an actual serious like 5 stack of people, it's one of those ones where anything goes really. Anything goes. Found a COFDM in the garage on Chalet. Yeah, so there was a few places that we were searching last time. We took a little bit of a break from the COFDM radios, or whatever you call them. The SIG something is what it actually says on the device when you pick it up. I can't even remember now what it says, but I've always called them the CFDM radio. But we're going to be doing shallows. That's where I've always gone for them, and where we're going to continue to go for it, because I just don't really want to do the road camp. I'm just not in the mood in general with gaming to struggle away with the AIs. I feel like even if it's kind of if there's lots of spawns up there, I just feel like it's going to take me longer to go and do that, simply because I'm not as good for a start at the road camp, and secondly, you can spam raids a lot more easily at chalets because you're quite near some of the, I don't know, the nice extracts, I suppose. Like they're relatively close. So yeah, that's basically it. What we're going to do, I mean, I've got an MP5 SD kit on me right now, so we'll probably use that just to start with, but I don't know what we're going to swap over to. Maybe an RD or something equally beefy. We're going to have to actually get back into it as well. We're going to have to get our eye in and stuff, because clearly I haven't played much. I played a little bit yesterday, just fiddling around with stuff. But yeah, we're going to have to figure out our eye, get back in. We're probably going to get destroyed in CQB for the short term. Wow, these meds are expensive. Look at this. Super expensive. That's probably going to sell straight away, actually. Enchanted armor question. Is the bonus % less damage to armor or less damage to PMC? It should be to PMC. Oh, has my YouTube one broken? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm reading YouTube. I'm reading both.
Gold.
From what task you get the thick item case? It's called... It comes after healthcare privacy. Oh god, what's it even called? I'm sure you can look it up. I can't remember the name of it. What's the thick case task called again? It's got a specific name. I don't remember. Thank you, Payne. Thank you for the 11 months, man. Private clinic, that's the one. Private clinic. All Vertex is Payne. Why not streets? Because it's just more complicated going to streets. Like, there's a lot more PvP and stuff. Like chalets, there's a lot of PvP, but you can go to the other places that aren't as PvP heavy to start with, which is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do to begin with. Perhaps what we do was, let's just jump in as a scav quickly and just see if we can kill a PMC or something on factory. Let's try that to start with. Do you not take paracord for easy extraction? No, I don't mind. I don't mind past the shoreline. I feel like it's fine. Much changed in Tarkov recently? Lost interest in the game? Got bored of pre-Lightkeeper stuff? Honestly, no, not really. I mean, depends when you stop playing. But there's been like the decrease in recoil. Other than that, like it's not been that much over the past couple of weeks, I would say. Like a couple of months, yes, but a couple of weeks, you know. Another day, another dollar. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yes, private clinic. Exactly, private clinic. Hello, Goofy. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, yeah, it feels almost strange to be back. It's been a while since I was streaming. It's like literally been a week because I streamed on Thursday and then didn't stream Monday, Tuesday. It's like, it's funny to just be out of the grind in general because even at the weekend, I'm thinking about it in the evenings a bit or whatever. I like run my hideout or something, but like being away for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I didn't really do anything Wednesday. So it's been like literally 7 days of me not even thinking about Tarkov, which is crazy. I'm related to Tarkov, but how's your day going? It's going great. Going great. Had a lovely chicken curry for lunch made by my wife's mum. Good at making various things. So all is going well with noodles actually. So it's almost like, yeah, not like a traditional kind of curry thing. But it was good. Otherwise, I'm just getting back into, you know, the editing and all that stuff. It's been a little bit of a slow restart in some ways for me. I've just felt a bit like, ugh. You can now sell labs cards on the flea. That's like one relatively big change. Not that bothered about the money though, so. Labs cards in Finding Raid are actually quite useful, if I'm honest. It sounds very quiet, is it? Yeah. Is it because I've got... Oh, I've got tank helmet on, that's why. I thought the game sounds unusually quiet. And yes, it is. What were we using again? Express. Quite lucky that didn't break, actually. Still playing recoil reduction? Ready for white? Funny. Have you been? I was at the Berlin Major. I was watching some Dota 2. The tournament. Dying to one person away past the shoreline was enough to bring paracord every raid. Yeah, I'm just not as bothered about that. I feel like past the shoreline's been pretty good for me, so... Way to find air shape 1. Run your scav a bunch. And just hit the stim rooms. Like, there's no guaranteed spawns for any of the individual stims. That sounds quite quiet. What have I got it set to? My game just sounds really quiet. I don't really know why. Well, other than that first shot right at the beginning, I haven't heard anything else. Lots of car kits, though. My favourite. Oh, flashbang. Could be someone searching for Tagil. Outside of labs. Where's the next best place? Probably like Hillside House, I would say. On Lighthouse. That's like the next best place that I found. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. I got loads of stims inside Hillside House in the basin. There's like the little basin bit inside the room. Reserve drop down. I did try that a bunch. Didn't find any in there. Hey, Tazwells, I'm doing good, man. 40 raids, nothing. Yeah, it's problematic. Just like run Moonshine. Run the Moonshine scav case. Keep these up here. These are for crafting, so I'm going to leave them up there. So yeah, run the Moonshine scav case and then run your scav over and over. That's basically what I would do. All of these. So yeah, this is the big change. What do you guys think about labs cards being on the flea? You can now buy labs cards on the flea again. You don't just have to buy them from Therapist. Quite good. Sandy guards? It's kind of hard, but... Yeah, the black card, the barter's quite good. Starting to hate the SVD. Can't seem to get kills. You have to use it very DMR-y. Like, unless you go full pelt with like a red dot on it or something. And then the recoil is pretty high. So it's one of the... It's tricky. It's not that easy. I feel like this time, I don't know, the SVD either really, really works or it really doesn't work. And you kind of have to be in the right like playstyle mindset for it. It's like almost sniping, but not really. It's like, you know, the ones that I was looking at on the YouTube that we did the other day. Like decent range interchange. You have to be really thinking about like how you can stay far back and not get caught because yeah, at close range you're going to die to people on full auto. So you have to look at that disadvantage and try and pick people off where they're really caught out. But I mean, if you're using BT, you can get nab people when they least expect it. Lab's best way. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I find like those rooms kind of hard, but afternoon nebs. Afternoon blind. Change was overdue. That's brilliant, but it happened just so I unlocked tier 4 Therapist. I mean, I guess now it means that you can just go and buy more. Like they're cheaper now, right, than even on Therapist, I think. What's the Therapist price? 170? I don't even know where she's gone. Can have a look. Yeah, on her herself. Oh, 166. Okay. I thought I would have seen that there. Or were these all... Oh, yeah. It was going to be in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. There she is. Yeah, I guess it's because like lots of people are not going to labs, so they're still relatively cheap. First wipe I'm running labs. I mean, it's the wipe that I've run labs the most. I mean, I haven't done it for a little bit now, but it's one of those things where if I want to go back, which I probably do, I just have too many maps that I want to try and play and get better at and stuff. Finding raid, PPPS. Oh, I wonder if I even... No. That's kind of awkward. You could probably do that on woods, actually. It's probably not that hard, maybe. 9 PMCs on woods. Well, I'm not going to be playing woods, so... What's this one? Survive reserve 3 times. Well, we're not even doing reserve. What's this one? Find a suppressor as a scav. Probably not too hard, but we don't really care. Right, let's just whiz off straight away and go to chalets. I think we've got our stuff. We're going to go to Merrin and we're going to go to Hillside House. I've got these other keys in here, but it doesn't matter. There's enough stuff in there that it's no big deal. Lighthouse. Let's do it. We'll go in the evening. Next. Cool. We'll get going. Get going. Is this your main account? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Payne, you've asked for reserve. Okay, we'll do that next. We'll do that next one. Didn't see it until it was too late. I'm not going to press back now. We'll do it on the next one. We'll do a reserve run. We'll do drop down room, the server rooms, and up at Dome, I guess. Although we did try that before. We didn't find anything. We didn't find anything, which is sad. I haven't found any COFDMs at all on reserve. I've only found them on Lighthouse so far. Right, let me press the button for Twitch, and then we can get into the Lighthouse raid. Hopefully everything's gonna like be set up. I didn't fiddle with anything in the setup, so it should be fine. Lighthouse I know can be a bit fiddly for my new stream setup though, so we'll see. Server rooms on reserve. Yeah, and especially upstairs is pretty empty. You're saying like lately servers empty, you mean like in general? I mean, what we're into what, month 5 now? We finished 4 months of the wipe and we're into month 5. So it's always pretty low in these kind of months, these last couple. So we just basically spend time doing stuff that we haven't done before. It's really this is kind of this time of the wipe. Go to labs, go to chalets, learn resort, learn whatever it is that you're bad at. Actually, 3 times in a row, only 3 people. Huh. It is day, I guess, EU. It's not like evening or anything. It's not prime time, so. Spent a while searching, got one from an intelligence scan box. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Giga Gaming, yes, indeed. Interchange isn't a bloodbath. The problem is that I need to do long line on interchange. So that's made interchange a bit trickier because I need to try and find people. There's not that many people there. 2 on top of the large crates outside patio 2, second level on the right chalet. Yeah. Yep. MP5, you break. We're running this one. We're running one. I got it back, so we're using it once. I got it back with the drum on it. We're gonna try it the one time, and then we're gonna switch back over to something bigger. Why are you still running budget builds when you have almost 20 mil? Like, the problem is, if I just run like the AK-101 or the RD every raid, like, I don't really have much to talk about. I want to try a variety of kits so that I can figure stuff out. I want to see how things feel, see what's viable, what's not. You know, try and like push the boundary of what's possible. Because otherwise, like, yeah, if I just use like the best stuff, or like at least what I think is like the min-maxy best stuff, then like, there's only so many times you can talk about that. Like, if it was just up to me, I'd probably just use the 101 and the RD. If I was just playing just for me and I wasn't doing content creation, I wasn't trying to figure, you know, the broader spectrum of like weapons out and whatever. I think what's probably next is the M61 guns. That's what I think is going to be next. We're going to try that. So we're going to move into those guys.
How you doing? Did you go to the coronation?
Hello, Theory. No, I didn't. I actually completely left the UK entirely and went to Berlin over the coronation. It wasn't planned that way. It just happened. It was actually more annoying that because all the flights were really expensive. No, I went to the Berlin Major, the Dota 2 Berlin Major, which was good fun over the weekend. That's where I've been. Only CFDM I found on labs, really? I'm more scouts than people? Huh. No, yeah, so I kind of missed all the coronation stuff. I wasn't here for any of it. I left on Saturday morning really early, and I came back on Tuesday morning really early. So yeah. That's what happened. But yeah, it was good. It's good fun. I'm a Dota 2 enjoyer, so you didn't miss anything? Ah, we're all the way over here. Yeah, I don't know. Since the Queen's gone, it's kind of, you know, I think the relevance of the Royals, like, even if you were kind of like, you know, so-so about the Royals before, like, the Queen held some kind of impactful feeling, I suppose, because it's been around ever since, you know, most of like our parents' generation for their whole living memory and whatever. She's just like a staple, just like immortal. You know what I mean? whereas now it's just kind of like whatever. I'm not sure about how many people care now. What's up, Gigas? Good to see you back on. Hey, Richie. How's it going, man? How's your stuff going? Cream's top G? Yeah. Old people wearing weird stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Who are you rooting for? I don't really follow the pro scene, per se. I guess, like, we were rooting kind of for GG, Gaming Gladiators, partly because a friend... So I went with my sister, and a friend of hers actually knows Tofu, one of the pro players. So we were kind of like, sort of like... A thing is that it's always nice to support Team Liquid, just like that, you know, the old OGs. It's just nice. But there is actually at least a connection to GG, so... There was something that I didn't really mind, though. I didn't really mind. What I was doing was trying to speculate on each individual game, like who was going to win based off the draft. So that, for me, that's more interesting than like any individual team, because I don't really follow it super close. Kind of and you get another coronation in a few years. Oh boy. Came to wish you luck. Gotta go having classes. All right. Cheers, man. Acer? Yeah, that's the spawns for all of these things. I'm gonna be so bad when we get into a fight. I'm gonna be so bad. Come on. Right. I feel like my hand's not even like gonna work properly when we get into this. And we're using a substandard gun. And substandard ammo. Actually, that's not true. I've got PvP in this, which is alright. PvP's okay. It's not terrible. Could be better. But... Whoa. That was close. Didn't know where he was. Man alive. It does have 0 recoil, this gun. Yeah, I managed to like not run and managed to get myself stuck on like slow walk. Oops. It's right. Oh gosh. The platformer. I literally can't even do this. Right. Slow walk up to here. Up to there. Jump. There we go. Oh my god, it didn't let me jump! No! I'm already frustrated. Vaulting when? You have to be kidding me! Oh my god, guys. This is the kind of gameplay that you tune in for, right? There we go. Goodness, what did he have? A scar. Okay. Well, I can take his armor. Because he completely ruined mine. Right. What have we got in it? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? So we've got got PSTs. Okay, we'll load those up at the bottom. Get that away. What's this got? 5.6 A1? Yeah. That's all 5.6 A1. Explains why I'm alive, by the way. Alright, let's do the 6.3s now. Yeah, the recoil on this thing is really non-existent. It's now 25, which is pretty amazing. It's genuinely very, very good. So yeah, if you can hit your shots and you can hit people in the face or something, then you can win. You can win fights that you wouldn't otherwise. But you do actually have to hit them, is the problem with the MP5. You do really have to hit them in the face. Otherwise, you're going to have a terrible time. I'm not sure if we'll keep that, but let's just see. What we got in here? Nothing of any real consequence. What's this? Right. Stuff. Piles of things. Okay, let's go and check the actual spawns. Can we spawn down here, I think? Wasn't for the muzzle flash, you'd have been toast? Absolutely. I know. We saw exactly where the guy was. I mean, I did not know where he was at all. I really had no clue. Do we hear someone, like, rustling then? Cyclone. Good job we hit him in the head as well. I guess that's all we could see when he was up there. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Where is he? I was all perfect. Hit him in the head eyes, exactly.
I am standing still, not making noise.
GG's. Right, we're on PSTs again. Slowly upgrading our helmets. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Where's the car make it? It's here. Don't you worry. Sixes again. Okay. People love 5.6 A1. They really do. They really do. Now we have an actual nade. Kind of good. We can upgrade to that. What are we going to do here? Cause that, this is teeny tiny. We can take this actually. Good stuff. Oh, I've done all. Oh no, whoops! I wasn't paying attention. We'll just do it like this, and then just take like 5 of them. There we go. Another successful head eyes. I mean, I think you have to with this gun. You don't really have much choice. You basically have to. MDR. There we go. Cool. So, right, let's go and check this. Let's go and check these spots. Go and check these spots. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look, it's the COFDM radio. All right, we're out. We're out of here. By the way, guys, I am making a video right now. Let me up. I'm making a video right now about the car kit, about the car first aid kit, because I get asked probably 25 times a stream. So it would be easier if I had the paracord now, because I could just come out here. But so be it, eh? Yeah, it would be easier. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the car kit because I get asked like 25 times a stream why I use the car kit. People ask me over and over and over and over again. And yeah. I'm kind of surprised we won both of those fights just because I don't feel super warmed up, but yeah, reverse the last time. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I've learned my lesson. I don't know. Dude pulled up with an attitude of bravado, got a mouthful of 9mm. Left around and find out. Yeah, well, it always feels nice to reverse those situations, doesn't it? Put the can on the scar. Yeah, probably a good idea, but it is the drip factor gun. It really is. Muscle memory? Maybe. My muscles just about remember when I last played DFT a week ago. When Lighthouse Guide. I might do one about the Vertex and the COFDM radios, just because like they're a pain, and they're both basically the same loot pool. So I might do that. Might do that and do them together. And that's going to be more of a chalets guide than it is a road camp guide, because I don't like going to the road camp, but I'm sure there's lots of other... Like, if I don't like going there, then I'm sure there's tons of other people that also don't like going there. Come on.
Gold, please.
There we go. Drip factor, indeed. Ugh. Oops. Turtles. Thank you, man. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, dude. Previously ate it. I deserve that, GG's. Oh, hey, dude. I did enjoy the BM. I was the guy with the foul mouth. I enjoyed the BM. It made me chuckle. I'm trying to get COFDM kits, radios right now. So I was kind of like, if I don't need to fight him, I probably won't, because I can still go down to Marion or do whatever. And I'm using the MP5 too, so I'm like, trying it out, but at the same time, I'm like, not that keen to get into PvP. Like, I can do, but... But good luck, dude. Nice fight, thank you. Isn't Slay like 17? Car's like 11 though. And Slay was only 17 if you can buy the paid. If you lose a fight, doesn't matter what medkit you have. If you win, you can take the meds. Yeah, exactly, I agree. Messing with the MP5K, it doesn't feel bad either. It's got the cool running anime. I do agree with that. Has it broke? What's happened here? Oh no, it's okay. It's got a bit more recoil though than the SD. Look at that. But you basically have to get headshots with this thing. If you can headshot with the MP5, look at that. Two headshots. Damage dealt, 60 ammo used, and literally I just hit 2 times. Once in the face on both times. That's how it needs to be used. You're welcome. I said nice meeting you at the after party. When you say hi. Oh, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So I got noticed twice while we were in Berlin. I got spotted 2 times. which was pretty fun. Yes, I missed your first message where you said, nice meeting you at the after party. Yes, dude, it was great. I hope you had a good time. How did you enjoy Berlin? Was it fun? Nice running into you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, you're not using it for heavy bleeds. I agree. Head eyes, Sag. Yeah. Well, if you don't get head eyes, then you're going to probably survive against this thing. Yeah, I recycle all of these into CMS kits. How's the hunt going? We just got another one. So there you go. Bananas PhD. Thank you so much for the prime. People rolling in with the primes. I can't keep up. Can't keep up with what's going on here. So yeah, this is what I do. I do this one. Bam. 64 and a med tools. And then, yeah, you can slam out one of these guys. And these things are what, like 30k now? That's quite on the expensive end, but pretty worth it. It's nice cycle. It's a nice cycle where it goes. So yeah, we just need one more. One more of these. Super cool. Do you attend the major itself too? And how long did you stay? I stayed quite a long time. I was at the major for Saturday and Sunday. So I was there for the games, for the semis and the final, basically. Which was good. I enjoyed the games. It was good fun. But yeah, I stayed at the after party until 2-ish. So I stayed until it closed. It was like 2:30. We got kicked out and we went somewhere else. I mean, I'm not normally like this kind of person really, but we were out and away and whatever. So I was like, we may as well just, you know, do the thing. So we went to some club afterwards and then I was out until like ridiculous o'clock in the morning. Don't do it very often, so take your chances while you can. It was a good first raid. It was. That's our boys become a star. Yeah, and then someone recognized me in the arena as well. They were like, hey, they didn't want to come up to me because apparently they'd gone up to someone else already, and they were wrong about this other person being some like YouTuber or something. And so their friends supposedly they were like, no, don't ask him. Super awkward. He was like, no, I'm gonna go ask him, and I was like, no, it's me. It is me. Have a good time. Oh, we did gas analyzers too, actually. They should be easier to get, but I haven't really thought about that. I just thought that would happen automatically. What level are you now? I'm level 47. Using cards to heal in the hideout and craft TMS? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Skip the line. Okay. Free if you use most of it. Yeah, no, for sure. When you're asking where to find them 2 weeks ago, I said 3 or 4, still haven't found the last one. Well, I haven't been on for a week just because, you know, just been away and whatnot. So, just how it goes. Just how it goes. What we got here? We got Seika MDR, not bad. I think the Seika's overkill on this gun, personally. I don't think it is a necessary, but it's certainly good. I think you're better off putting it on the Scar. Also, what's this got on it? Alien tech. Oh. Alien tech. One for my alien tech homie out here. Sag. I'm sorry everybody that I've ruined this attachment. Well, I'm a class of Banshee 4. Yeah, class 4. Class 4 thorax. Trying out some stuff the major like off-name Deucer. Go the games, try to tune in again later. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy, man. You stayed until 2 as well? Excellent. Excellent. What's a good survival rate? I don't know. I mean, I'm 55, I think, or 57. Yeah, something like that. Anything above 50, and you're doing pretty well, I would say. It really depends on playstyle, too, so I wouldn't worry too much. What else we got in here? F1. Oh, this is not a terrible grip. Not a terrible grip. Papa Hardness! Thank you for the 6 months, dude. Thank you for the 6 months. Nick, hello. Yes. Welcome back. Yes, indeed. I am back. I am back. Feeling strong. Oh, has this got Dura problems? No, I just can't. He just won't buy it. Trader can't buy this item. Oh, it's that bug, isn't it? Painful. Painful. Cambo for the 5 months as well. I guess this is what happens when you disappear off. It means that got all of everybody waiting in the wings. I appreciate it, everyone. I really do. Can I sell these parts, or is it just the gun? Let's sell the MDR. Let's sell this, and that, and that. And maybe it's just the gun. I can sell that. Let's sell this. I'll probably just sell those two. I don't really use the RK one, honestly. Don't really use it. And that bit. Yeah. I think that's okay. Vaseline, AFAX, CMS in pouch, cheese, light bleed, splints in the pockets. That's all you carry. Have you maxed the hideout? I have. I have indeed. Pour one out for my boy, the alien tech. I know. It's so sad now. This thing's like so... Oh, it's this that he can't buy. Ah, I see, I see. He won't even buy it. I don't even know what the deal is. No one will buy it. Okay, we'll just have to delete it. Sad. Bit bozo. Yeah, so we got the hideout maxed. You have to go and collect those like random items on labs. So that was the blocker before for doing that. But now we've got it maxed, which is good. First wipe, I have 37% survival rate. Well, if you're first wipe, I really wouldn't worry. I think that's perfectly fine. Genuinely, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry too much on your first wipe. Just learn as much as you physically can, and don't be scared to go and do that stuff. You know, like you don't want to like prevent learning by being careful about your account, because like it'll wipe at some point, and then you're back to square one. So the most important thing that you can take with you from wipe to wipe is your own personal experience. So that's it. It's not about the character. It's about you. You know, you are the main character at the end of the day. So it's about you and how your understanding of the game, like your actual real experience in playing, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, don't worry about your account so much on the first wipe, because you're probably not going to reach like the high. Especially, well, it depends when you started, and how much you want to know life it. I've got so many cheeses. I think it's because I've been crafting them alongside the med kits, just because I don't want to double up my crafts. All right, let's do that. We've got current here. What should we do? I think what we're going to do... Oh, maybe we'll just run this. Yeah, maybe we'll just run this, because I can't be bothered to go and put something else on. Because if I change over to armors, then it means I'm going to have to then go and... Although I guess I could get a gazelle. I do prefer the gazelle to this. Let's do that. Let's get another gazelle. One of them. Oh, did it buy it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think it's better. We'll just switch them around. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad, but current and its damage, it's like, you know, rip to our boy, dude. Stats are lame thing to concern yourself with. The only person you should compare your stats with are your own. Also, it really depends on your playstyle too. If you shift W Chad, like some of the shift W Chads will probably have really low survival rate because they play labs a billion times, don't survive that much. Yeah, weird bug. Sometimes just a rail. Yeah. Craft the gas anise. I probably should. Like, at least I should craft one to get started. Actually, where is it? Oh, and it's in the workbench, isn't it? Oh, well. They take a long time. That's the only problem. Thinking like where else we're going to go. Oh, yes, we were going to go to reserve because Mr. Patoot wanted us to go to reserve. So we'll do that. He uses channel points, 20k channel points for a reserve request. So we'll quickly whip there. I do think I have the other stuff for this anyway. Oh, maybe they're not on me. I must have put them away. RBRLSA, what's this one? Operating room. Is that? Oh, that's thingy bob. Manager's key. What was the other one for reserve? Oh no, you don't. No, there wasn't another one for reserve. That was just it. Okay, so let's do Red Rebel, and we'll actually do a paracord. Although I don't know where my paracord is. I have one just randomly. I've got this one. I think it's that one. It's the non-finding raid one. We'll just keep the CMS up here, to be honest with you. Put the slaver down there. Yeah. Given we've got it, we may as well just go. Right, let's go reserve. Let's just like whiz through. I guess we kind of want to rig though. Oh, this is becoming a pain in the backside. This is. Okay, all right. We'll swap it over. Jeez. Now I don't know whether you guys noticed, but I have ended up buying another thick case, which is very nice. It's very good. Very good. I'm enjoying it greatly. The freedom to store stuff. Because some of these things like these, TTSKs, I've got a bunch of them now, just so I don't run out. Because it's annoying, like, running up against the limits is the main problem. It's just annoying. Okay, so we've got TTSK. We've got that. So now we can run out of the exit without even bothering. We've got this. We've got that. Propitol. This stuff all lined up. All good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do this. So we're not going to be going underground. We're going to be going up to the top section and maybe into the drop-down room. So, yeah. 30% isn't bad. You're probably still making money. Yeah, especially if you're using cheap kits. Anyway, to level strength, endurance, fast. 50 mil, level 42, I feel like such a disadvantage. Yeah, I'm pretty low as well. You just have to play a lot of raids. The faster the raids you do, the better, because you are going to be cycling through strength endurance much quicker because you're not getting diminishing returns. You can use SJ6 every raid so that you can run further and faster. You get more XP for running than you do for walking, so you get more XP in a shorter period of time. It doesn't matter whether you do lots of separate runs, or whether you do one big run, but SJ6 just means you cover more ground and you're running more of the time, and so you end up getting more XP for that. So that's quite useful. What else? You can purposefully do it, so you can go into raid underweight, or you can do it either two ways. You can go in overweight, run the full sprint, drop the overweight item, then run the full sprint of underweight to get endurance, then like wait 5 minutes, pick up an item that takes you back overweight, then run overweight, and then right at the end of the raid you drop your bag and run around underweight again. It's a real pain. I don't really do that because I just can't be bothered, but like you can do that in theory. But yeah, so like quicker turnaround on raids, using SJ6 to run more places, like just going further in each raid, and then managing the 5-minute diminishing returns reset, the strength and endurance, and then dropping your bag at the end to get more endurance. It's like basically the way it seems, but it's a pain. It's a pain. Making profit from inside the hideout. Giga Beef gameplay. Yeah, I thought we'd just clear out a few bits while we go. Can you advance marking tasks before you get them? IBP10? No, you can't. No, unfortunately. But that's a lot of manuals? Yes, there was a ton of manuals just because you use them for the Reduce M. I intended to use the Reduce M a bit more, but the problem is that I didn't end up... I always end up overweight and I just don't really like it, so I kind of stopped using it a bit. Queen for the COFDM, second floor loose loot. Yeah, we've been checking a bunch of them. The server place. All the green crates in the server room. Yeah, it's like the server racks room, right? That one in the middle. Always have under 100k? It's because you probably do know how to make them, but I'm sure you just don't want to do those runs. If you just go onto Shoreline or Woods and just run stashes, probably Woods even, just run stashes or maybe even just Village, you can make tons of money, but you just have to like dedicatedly go there and do it. It's just a bit boring. You know? Should run factory all weekend? You don't go very far on factory though before running into a fight, which is the problem. So even though you're chaining through raids a lot, you end up not running that far because you're in a firefight and you die half the time. So it can work out. It could work out, but you need to make sure that you're like running around the map, but that gets you killed on factory. So it's like a bit of a weird, like, yes, that is really good in one side, but then the map's so tiny, so it's hard to run around and not be heard and not be killed on the other side. Tough. It's tough. Like, I think the people who get it quickest are probably some of the people who spam Shoreline, because they like run into Shoreline Resort to a particular set of rooms with an SJ6. They grab all the stuff and are overweight, and then they run out into the extract and leave, and then they just go again. Wish they would add load up presets. They are going to add them very soon. It's going to be coming in one of the next patches. Right, we're going to run the anti-pre-rolls, and then we'll go. Morning. Hello, Rod. 4 billion scavs and raiders in your hated zones quest. I don't mind killing scavs, honestly. I feel like it's not too problematic. Petition for your stream item viewer calculator? It could also work, yeah. We'll do M not for the loot runs, for the breach and clear. It doesn't really seem like it's for any of the runs that I want to do. You just end up overweight and it feels bad. I don't know. I just don't like playing overweight particularly. You know? Not the one with the racks. They look like computers from the 80s. Alright. Streets runs for cash. That also is good. Streets scav is easy. 2 full docks case in your patch. Use Woods. The thing is, you could do it on so many maps. There's money to be made on all the maps, really. Like, Reserve is relatively easy money for scav because the map's tiny, so it's easy to get out of. Woods is much bigger, but there's tons of money on there. Streets is also not that hard to get out of. And a scav, like the scav gameplay is actually much easier than PMC because there's so many scavs on streets, but they don't shoot at you when you're playing as a scav. So the map is like way easier for you. Factory scav run. That's a safe way to make money. It doesn't make you tons though. You need to be doing that like whilst you're playing PMC. So you have to be doing PMC in between, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that on its own because you still have to wait for the timer, and you maybe make 150k every time you do it. Where are we? Oh, we're in this funny thing. I guess, like, where do we want to go from here? I guess this is a slightly awkward one. So if we go towards the middle, I could go up to Dome, I suppose. I want to go to drop down though, really. Let's head to drop down. Let's try it. Let's go to drop down. We might just die on Reserve, honestly. But that's fine. It's fine. I haven't played much Reserve recently. Bit out of practice on this guy. Here runs on streets. There's so much on streets, it's crazy. You just never run out of money. Or items to loot, I should say. You never run out of items to loot on streets. Alright. Haven't done a scav run in weeks. Nice one. I feel like I can hear someone over that way. I'm going to run this side. I hope they're not just there. Ooh. I actually went further than I expected with that second jump. We did manage to do like proper bunny hop. Ended up propelling myself into the second set of wire. I always think that's a person. Heard the click. Over there. Having a hard time surviving 8 runs where I get sniped or camper smokes me. Any tips? Which maps? What are you trying to do exactly? Because it really depends map to map. Like you need to figure out a safe route basically and like just focus on extracting. Easier said than done, but kind of just playing it fast and loose here, but let's go for it. I wonder if there's still people trying to do shootable on this map. No. Someone shooting over there. Okay, we got a lot of legends going on over there. CPU, T-plug, a bulb. What else? What else? What else? What else? Got to try and play through this quick-ish. More CPU. I find that like this room, people say it spawns in here. I'm yet to see any. Even anything good. I've not even seen a GPU in this one. Okay, I think that's it for those ones. I'm gonna lie down so we don't get shot. Customs just trying to kill scavs. I would say with customs, if you want to kill scavs, you probably want to wait until later into the raid. Oh, didn't do it. They don't spawn at the beginning and there's lots of PvP. Customs is kind of hard. Upgraded Slayer. I took it off someone else. It's not my Slayer. I promise. I took it off someone else. Customs are hellhole. It's hard for new players. Yeah, it's kind of the late game because everybody knows that people are going to be on customs. So it's the late game map du jour. That makes sense. What are we going to do? What are we doing from here? So yeah, oh yeah, we wanted to go across to Queens. Let's try that. Low tier electronic loot. I know it sucks, doesn't it? I'm using PvP. Eat BP. Keep that room must be cheap if you can get it for free. Yeah. Whoops. Well. That was an interesting turn of events. I missed the doorway bit. I know that there's a roof you can fall on there, but I went the wrong way. I normally go the other way as scav, so I should have gone the way that I normally go. Do you top load your mags? Yep, boy, I do, definitely. In these guys, I'm running 10-10-10. I'm running PvP 6.3, PST 10-10-10. And then it's similar, but slightly more of the good stuff in the big 50. Into Queen, let's go. We'll try and look at the servers bit first. Try and look around here. These things. Not that I've ever seen really anything of any value in these. I'm told on good authority that there is loot in them. But I'm beginning to wonder. I think I've seen a relay on these once. There we go. All wires. We've got some wires, guys. It's all good. It's a hot loot spot. I'm telling you. It's a hot loot spot. I've literally never seen anything in these. Like, really. It's remarkable. I get told all the time that there's loads of stuff in them. But... Helix. Great. Let's go upstairs. There are some more upstairs, and then we'll go up to Dome. Pop up here. Late, but I find COFDM gaming session on Streets. No, I haven't finished it yet. People were saying Streets is good. I've not really tried on Streets, but it means that you have to go to check 15, I think. Gosh, was that a piece of shrapnel going past our head? The MGT. Oh, I guess that could have been it. That's like in the same ballpark of loot. Could have been one of those, but... Not today. Mega loot, exactly. Find something down in D2. Yeah, I haven't found anything D2 either yet. We'll go up to Dome and see. A packet of milk. Lovely. Guess we can just drink that. Streamer loot confirmed. Oh, just section directly next to the racks of stuff inside them, a bit bugged. I know, I'm trying to find the white pointer, but... The row before the downed rack. Double check the server on the floor. They spawn inside it, you can't actually see the item. We can go and have a look. We'll have a look in a sec. We'll have a look on tops of these, and then we'll go back down. What else we got? And then we'll just head up to Dome. Oh! You are kidding me. Well, all it took was me to complain. Look at that, friends. Now we've got to get out. Got to survive. What did I say? I've been in here multiple times and never found it. Time to craft gas annies. Well, yeah, that's assuming I leave. I managed to get out of here. I mean, I could in theory just drop my bag with all the random crap I've got. We don't need to go up to Dome. Could just drop... I could just keep this and just drop everything. Almost feels worth it. That was literally what I meant. Ha ha. Do you know what I mean? Do you think it's worth just getting rid of it? Rid of it all? I feel like it might be. Because all that stuff we can get again, right? It's super easily. It's just like no big deal. It's just cash. I'm just going to pop into here. Let's see. Is there anything else that's like better? Don't really want to get rid of these. Yeah, let's just throw it down. I guess we don't need paracord. Is MGT worth more? Not sure. But yeah. Off we go. We're going to go out of the old hole at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, it's taken long enough to get this. Let's see. Go through here. Sometimes there's scavs in this bit, but... That scav, did I spot someone? I did. Spicy. But worth it. All good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We're all good. I'm not sweating. I can't believe he didn't rush me. I was expecting the nade. 762 BP as well. Boy, oh boy. We took one to the chest, one to the stomach. Nice. Nice. Blessed by that room. Found my body a VPX. Excellent. Could give you some mega milk. Have an update vid of current NVIDIA control panel settings. Oh, no, I don't. I don't really do anything that complicated. I'm not using the DLDSR at all at the moment because it messes up when you're in full screen, so I don't bother. Yeah, so we took one big chunk to the TTSK. That YouTube channel helps a lot. Thanks, Icon. Yeah, I thought I was going to get naded. I really did. I was waiting for the nade to come in. Classic saves the day. Exactly. Bing, bing. Right, so we're basically done with this bit. But now we need to find these gas annies. Funny to be going full circle right back to gas analyzers. I assumed that I would find these before I found these. Apparently, I did not. Many boo. Yeah. Spicy but worth. Code usually reserved for Thai food. Yeah. Yeah, the MP5 SD exactly went, no, look at this. The guy's got no bag. He means business. Full on business. Yeah, that was the last one. Or just craft them. They take an eternity, though, is the problem. You making interchange now for gas analyzers? I guess we probably should. Yeah. I guess we probably should. Would be probably the best thing just to go to the tech stores. Probably just go to Raz and Tech Loot. Try and get the stuff done there. I suppose we can just repair this and then crack on with it. Let's try it. Let's try it then. That's what we're saying. Unless this. I guess we need a bit more PSD. We may as well. It's so cheap that we may as well not worry about that. We'll get a new bag on. 4K with DSR, DLSS the entire way. I mean, I'm using DLSS. I'm not using the DLDSR upscaling or anything, simply because it just makes it really hard to alt-tab. And sometimes I need to alt-tab when I'm streaming. That's the problem. But it goes like, and has real problems because it thinks the screen's a different size to what it actually is. If that wasn't so scuffed, then I probably would test it a bit more. I'd need to test it more with my actual system to make sure it could handle it, because sometimes you can't. But right, we're gonna get maybe we could get an SJ6 or something. I've got them finding raid. Do I ever need SJ6 for anything else? I feel like maybe I should keep the finding raid ones if I can't buy them, or if I can buy them, I should say. 2 NaCl, 1 H2O2. I think this is good value, isn't it? I hate the way when you press ESC, it doesn't go back to the previous page. Yeah, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, so that is actually that's a good trade. I should have not used those finding raid ones either, but whatever. Okay, so we'll chomp this as soon as we get in, and then we're going to whiz around. Do we need anything else for interchange? We don't need a paracord, that's for sure. All right, so we can keep our CMS kit back in here. Bam, bam. Cool. And then, yeah, we just go for gas annies. Right, let's try this. Let's try this. Gamelback MP5 SD Gaming. Let's go! Gas annies all over interchange. Streets or reserve. Or streets, I guess. We could do streets too. I'd love to see a stream about to be a box of Weetabix. That'd be funny. I just love Weetabix. Two every day, guys. 2 every day. I sucks to solve 2 gas analyzers last night. Now I need them again. Meh. Do you ever do the gym anymore? I don't bother. I probably should, but... A lot of gas hands just doing your street scav run. Can't believe you found it in the exact room I said it would be. I know, man. It's crazy. TTSK repairs so poorly. It does, but it's still now with 33 out of 40, it's still above a class 5 by a long margin against the next shot. DLSS quality? I think I have balanced. DLSS balanced. Most balanced item in the entire game. It takes almost every bullet at least once. That's the important part. Are you a busy man with all your EFT in-depthness? If you find yourself time in your hands, a vid on the control panel would be good. I'm not very good at that stuff, though. It's not really my speciality. How come you use DLSS? I use DLSS because I'm running like 2 streams at once. I'm pushing my 3070 really, really hard right now. That's the reason. I'm doing 2 separate streams and a local recording, and I'm playing Tarkov all at the same time. And the problem for me is not necessarily that the GPU's pushed like most of the time. It's just there's certain spikes on certain maps. Most maps are completely fine, but Lighthouse and Streets, I get encoding problems if I don't have it on, basically. It alleviates a lot of pressure off it, so that then I can do other stuff like compile the video in OBS to send to the streams and stuff. Like, it's complicated. Not a Trimadol gamer. You get more downsides with Trimadol, which is like the food stuff, so you have to make sure you have food with you. So it did make a legendary prediction. Watching on both? Nice. Make a dog tag case, a free 2400? Yeah, that's true, actually. The dog tag case, the previous one, the 3 flash drives one, that got replaced with a different barter, which also makes you money, which is fun. Live version of Gigavy? Hello, drunk punk. 2 bowls or 1 blocks? I have two Bics. 1 bowl, 2 Bics. I actually have a Weetabix bowl. I have a square yellow Weetabix bowl. I'm that kind of nerd, you know? I think it was like the anniversary thing. My wife bought it for me. I'm on 1440, yeah. Yeah. It looks redder on stream, actually. How much RAM do you run? Well, right now it's 19 gig out of 32. I have 32 in my machine.
Thanks for the great content and the info, really helping me with my first wipe. Lol, I have a couple questions when you have time, bro.
Oh, sure. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of questions. If you can ask them when we're at a raid next time if you want a detailed answer, or you could literally, like, you can just DM me if you want on Discord. It's up to you. Depends on what kind of answer you're looking for. One non-smooth moment. Nah, you did good. You did good, dude. You did good. Yeah, I have an all-in-one rig. I don't have a streaming rig. Everything I do is all in one. All in one, baby. Which is why sometimes I have issues. That's why I've been so specific about. Like, it was all fine when I was streaming just on Twitch, because Twitch streaming isn't very intensive. But streaming on YouTube at the same time is quite a bit more work for the GPU. I feel like I can get shot in the arse from here. No? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so you get tech items along here. Just wires, bulb. And then up here, PCB. Nothing up there. Anyone coming? Don't see anyone. Right, we'll go and delete the bag. This place is always really hot, I find. Use players while I'm always waiting on him. Aha. Only running 16, definitely going to upgrade. I think 32 is a really good idea for EFT. Oops. Right, well, I don't think you can't get gas annies actually in PCs. So I think what we're going to do is go right down to Rasmussen, I think. Or ask chat, yeah. How long have you been married? Oh, it's like 4 years now. Yeah, quite a while. Just Weet-Bix in Australia. Weetabix, the great British cereal. I think it was actually invented in Australia, actually, so I can't take credit for it as the British, sadly. No questions allowed. I wonder whether I'm better off going a different route. Maybe I should have gone through the main building. I don't know. Do this duffel. Are you a cop? No, why? Why would I be a cop? Powerhouse PC. It's a 5800 X3D with a 3700. Do you know about the packet loss theory? I do, actually. I wasn't paying attention. Was there packet loss in this one? I'm not sure. Interchange is less of a horror map now that it's, like, seeable, visible. Love the live streams. It's so enjoyable to watch coming from YouTube, dude. Hey, no problem, man. I've just been trying to do a nice mix of stuff. Like, we've added this new Monday video, which has been really cool. Just doing, like, a live raid review. Well, not live raid review. You know what I mean. I'm just doing it as we play. We just go through, like, one full raid and, like, describe everything. I've been enjoying that, too. So now we've actually got a little bit more content than before, which is cool. Right, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a better way to have gone than the way I've gone here. Kind of banking on interchange being quiet. Whoa.
Пацан готов. Вон он, сука!
Okay, we'll go the other way. Might have been running from something. Who knows what. Go this way. And this way we can go reload too. Our Big Mag. Right. Right, let me check what people are saying. At least I could do for you, mate. Put in those Tarkov spreadsheets. Just have math characters floating around in my phrase. Yeah, no packet loss to the spawn, exactly. Quality DSS, 1440p, much better since the update. Yeah, I think like it seems to be getting better as time goes on. Set NVIDIA reflex to on and boost to stop Tarkov for 100% your GPU. I don't know, is that the case? I still seem to have problems even if I do have it like in all the different ways with game mode on, off, whatever. It's just like crazy. Will Livestream have any downsides? Nah. Because other than hardware. Or COFDM scabbing into Lighthouse? That's nuts. That's nuts. Somebody's up there. But I don't really care about that. Unless they're trying to come get me. Hunter matches, rig trade? Hey, it's one of my favourites. One of my favourites. Killer in the raid. I didn't actually see, I didn't check this one. Yeah, it looks like someone's not coming. I was just the one guy. Good. Alright. That was kind of dirty, but what else? Ollie Tech like Texco Power Plant Office. Yeah, okay. Dirty plays. ETS in German. Top notch this month. Oh, thank you. Yeah, DLSS kind of looks good in some situations and not in others, I feel. Maybe with the X3D, would it be possible to have updated Tarkov tech vid? Oh, it's hard though because like I don't run half the stuff because of my specific stream setup, which is kind of problematic. That guy looks like he's got Karasa on. Kind of sad. I think. Let's see. Level 34? Oh no, he's got Packer. Okay, he's doing that quest. Poor guy. Take that. I will actually take this. There we go. I don't really want the shotty. Actually, we'll take the monster claw. Yes, you're in a GM. Good. Okay. Yeah, let's go through and see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not like, I'm not really a hardware guy. I kind of like do the stuff and use the stuff until it works, and then I stop playing around with it. That's the issue. So like, I have a setup that works for me and works for my rig and works for me doing my streaming. But after that, like, I don't know. That's why I never really put out hardware guides normally, just because I will put out my settings to show people and say, look, here's the settings that I use. But after that, I usually just leave it up to people to figure that stuff out or watch other people, because like I'm not a big hardware guy and I don't want to pretend that I am. Does that make sense? BT. We'll go and do that one in a sec. Although maybe I should do that one first. Let's go and check inside this guy. Here we go. Gas analyzer. Perfect. What's that extract? Emicon. Kind of have to go back through. Gotta go back through. Let's see. Electronic circuits. More circuits. We're going to quickly check this other tech store here. What's that one? Wires. Check the other tech store. The one that's there. Just in case, because it's like literally here. But then we'll head out. Hard drive. Masters. How much more space have I got? I've got a bit more space. Bulbs aren't really worth a lot. LCDs are not too bad. Helixes can be expensive. Kind of depends. It's because they used it for M62. Lamps are not awful. Although I've blocked myself there. Okay. We'll go... what's the best way to go? We could go through Ollie, I think. At the back of Ollie. Oh, we need to... Why am I doing? I shouldn't do that there, really. Let's just take one of this. Here we go. Actually, maybe we go this way. Maybe we do go this way. That's probably better, actually. Back the way we came. Good stuff. Love the new FSR. I used it, but it didn't seem to do that much for me. Love your work, thanks, Jason. Tarkov kind of crappy on 16. I'm inclined to agree. Saying kit for level 34. It's because he's doing some kind of Punisher quest line, I think. Some description. He must be doing Punisher 4 or something along those lines. Maybe he's doing some shotgun thing as well. I don't know. Punisher on factory real quick? That's what I did. That's what I normally do. Punisher 4. It's like, yeah, you got a packer on, but like, so what, right? You just spam factory until you eventually win. Bulbs spike from time to time? Yeah, I guess they do. I'm just talking about it in general, though. Did they fix the cheater problem? I don't know. It's hard to know. It does feel... It feels like the community's not as bothered, but I do see that... I do see from time to time people complaining about it still, so it's really hard to know. You know what? Let's go this way. This is the way that I prefer to go, which is a bit safer than running out of the front. You can go out the front and it's fine, but this way I find you do have to go through slightly more of the mall. Oh gosh. You have to go through more of the mall inside, but I kind of prefer this route, where you come down the little secret passage, go underground, and then hop out the other side. Look, the cheater situation for me never felt that bad before. Like, I can't tell. As a solo, you can't really tell whether you're getting cheated on or not, because most of the time you just die from afar. I have not had many sus encounters. I've not had any since that they said it was fixed. So, I mean, I'm not the best person to ask. If you thought the situation was bad before and you knew based on, or you thought you knew, it'll probably still feel bad for you. That's all I'll say. They're going to, but basically, when they put through these networking updates and stuff, that's when I think we'll see proper improvements, because yeah, other than just banning people, there's still lots of things, like they haven't fixed the netcode or anything like that yet, right? And there's lots of things within the networking that mean that it's just easier for cheaters to do the thing that they do. I would like to see them do stuff like boxes only send you... It's like you can see all of the loot on the map. Like your client knows where all the loot on the map is, because it generates the loot at the beginning. I'd rather the server send that... Oh, that's not... Okay, that's far away. I'd rather all of that loot get sent as you open the box. Like, there's enough time. It's only a couple of items per box. Like, it's not a big deal, right? But it's the problem is, like, cheaters with ESP can just, like, look inside boxes because it gets all sent to your client. Like, why do we all see each other's KDs? Why does it send that? Why does it even send that information? It's not even relevant. So there's lots of information that's sent back and forth right now with the networking that is irrelevant, and hopefully they fix some of that. I think they're going to, but we'll see. Message 2 days ago saying a cheater I reported on March the 3rd was banned. Well, that's good. That's good. And cheaters probably not being so obvious, yeah, because they know there's a crackdown. So I mean, that's also good because it means that we're less likely to get targeted, right? Cheaters are less likely to probably to go after real people and be more like just hoovering up loot and stuff. So they're still damaging the game because the loot is worse than it would be otherwise, but you don't necessarily know, and so it doesn't hurt as much as getting actually killed by them. So there. FSR DLSS not aimed at 1080p. Yeah, when I tried DLSS on 1080, it did nothing. Like, it's much better now that I'm on 1440. .320 FPS? Yeah, exactly. If it's 320 FPS, you should take it. Before DLSS, you couldn't really use because the scopes issue, where it was really low res in the scopes and it was really gritty, and it just didn't look very good. But the new version of DLSS is really good, actually. It's really good. I like it a lot. It smooths out my GPU performance greatly. How do you feel about adding NPC PMCs when the server isn't full? I think that could work on some games. I just don't think it's good for Tarkov. I'd rather that be nobody. I'd rather the people always be players than sometimes be AI. Also, we know how the implementation of AI in EFT goes, so I'd be worried about that too. I'd be worried about that. Cheating will always play games. Yeah, exactly. It's the other mechanics, right? It's desync and stuff. Desync. AI. Audio. Audio mainly. Desync second. But they're kind of both bad. Followed your SVD guide and just figured out presets. Only been playing 3.5 years. Nice. Can use magnified scopes before, now I can play the whole game. Yep, it's good. And magnified scopes were the places that we needed the help as well. So I'm pleased that it works. DLSS is a very good thing on that, because I was quite excited about DLSS when it first came in. But then I was sad because it didn't do anything for me and the game just looked worse. I just wish that DLDSR wasn't so awkward. If it wasn't so awkward with the reses, then it would be fine, you know? 3070 Ti? Yeah, I just have a straight 3070. Right, what do we make? We made our nice kit here. So, okay, we'll go for one of these. I bought like 1 billion augmenting because somebody put up 18 for 14k, so I just paid for them all. They got mine. Just poured them all out of the flea. Yeah, so you can do this, but it takes a long time. I feel like we're actually probably better off just going to Interchange and doing this. Which is not normally... I mean, it's because we want to do these specific quests. Alright, so let's go again. We'll just get rid of all this stuff first. I'll sell this all later. Top that. Get rid of that. Load this. Should probably look at the ammo mix in this guy now. Oh, it's because there's a lot of PSD in there actually. With 30. Oh, there's like hardly anything of any of the others. 4. Rest PvP. Yeah. What's in here? PvP. Okay, that's fine. That's better. What we got in there? 15 and 15. What's in this one? 15 and 15. I guess that's fine. How much more PvP we got? 150. And 406.3. So that's okay. That's an alright mix. Okay, so get rid of those. Another 21 of these. They're so cheap though, I just keep them in here. There's any point in not doing that. Maybe eat and drink a bit. The way that we're doing this now, the way we're doing this now is we're getting sugar. We're using sugar. Well, that's expensive. We'll just buy one. I'm only doing this because I'm going to eat it. Eat 15 sugars, and then... Do I have any more waters around? Apparently not. Let's get ourselves a water. Water. 2 bottles of water. We did them with the barter, so it's nice and cheap. Cool. What was in the hideout? It was... Oh, the scav case. I'm still running this cheap one. Look at this. It's crazy. It just makes money and it's really fast. Like, these things are worth 20k. You basically 10x your money a lot of the time. It's extremely good for money. But whether it's good in an absolute sense, it's good for multiplying your money. But yeah, whether it's good in an absolute sense, I don't know. Should we buy another SJ6? I think we should. I think we should. Let's get rid of that. We already did our barter, so we can't do any more. So we'll eat that once we get in. Also, this is going to help us level these skills. We were talking about these earlier as well. Like, I need more XP in these. I always lag behind on my skills. I really do. It's because I don't play enough raids, and I'm also playing by myself, so I'm quite cautious. So that's a problem. Have you ever heard of SP Tarkov? If so, we'd ever try it. I've heard of it, yes. Would I try it? I'd be kind of interested, but in a sort of general, like, intellectual sense, but not to really play. I'm not interested in playing against bots. I don't see the little network icon appearing in the upper right since you went fiber. No, exactly, because I have insane network now. It's a very, very good now. How good is the armored rig? It's class 6. It's a bit damaged, so it'll take maybe 2 shots of something good. But, yeah. Sniping out from the lighthouse, killing a PMC outside lighthouse will give you aggressor. Wait, give you aggressor? Which one's aggressor? You mean for Lightkeeper? Started on Longline yesterday. Last part of Punisher Part 6 after watching your SVD build guide. Helped me get to 6 PMC kills. Hey, nice one, man. Oh yeah, I'm still doing Longline. Oh, we actually got a Longline kill there. We didn't even think about it. Water canister? What do you mean? 2 bottles of water. How do you have elite metabolism? Elite metabolism is relatively straightforward. You just have to eat and drink every 5 minutes in raid. That's it. And you hardly have to drink anything. If you take in an Aquamari or something and drink every 5 minutes, like 3 or 4, that maxes out your diminishing returns. But you get loads more points for metabolism than basically any other skill. Isn't SP Toggle bannable? Like, technically, I mean, it's also not possible to detect. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play it for that reason as well, because obviously I don't want to get myself banned. That would be the worst thing ever. BSG have taken a very hard line about SP Tarkov. I'm not entirely sure why, but they don't like it. So, Playwoods eat food. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to press the button again before we get into this next one. Yes, the rig doesn't repair well exactly, but because it's class 6 and it's only 1 shot and it's done anyway, you're actually kind of okay playing it with 33, because at 40 it's really low. It's like, when it's at full health, it takes like a BP round, pretty much guaranteed, and then maybe 1 more, and then it doesn't protect you at all after that. So it's like, it's funny the way that it works. Aggressor is where you lose favour with Lightkeeper. Yeah, I don't think you do. I think ask Airwing. Airwing's done it, I think. I don't think you do. Don't think you do. I'm not sure. Is the new boss going to be too strong? I mean, they don't want people to kill him on streets, really. I don't think they want people getting in, so we'll have to see. He may well be too strong. You might be right. You got kicked out of raids for running DWM. Well, all they did was detect them. The thing about that, though, is all they're doing is detecting the EXE. If they like recompile the program to some other thing, they wouldn't be able to detect it anymore. But they said that that's bannable to run another program, but they wouldn't ban people for DWM LUT. But I think they just did a manual check for that one. Yeah, you need to be playing full screen if you want no issues, I think. Like, I've learnt this lesson recently. I've never had problems with full screen versus borderless before. But it's only because I've been doing all this new stream setup stuff that I've needed it. Because there's an extra bit of like processing power that comes through on GPU 3D. From Windows, I think, because it has to try and do rescaling or whatever. Like, it's in windowed, it doesn't really know. It doesn't know for sure that you're running it in a res that's basically the same or whatever, so it has to do some processing. Right. If you just stream... Oh, yeah, if you just stream it, you get banned. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no way that anybody sensible would do that, I wouldn't have thought. Tetris. Vaulting when? Vaulting when? Okay, so... I don't want to get caught with my pants down in here. Lens. Probably swap. Switcheroo this. Right, so, yeah, I was thinking, so what's the best way now? Kind of want to go be on the other side, but I don't want to go... I did this last time. I went this way. I feel like I want to go towards the front, maybe, and then double back. I might meet more people, though. Let's see. Oh, I got a dry throat. Whoa!
Служивый, это наша...
I mean, that's pretty good for holding stuff. Huh, flash drive. What do you know? Oh, I didn't actually check the thing again. Did anybody check the time? Yeah, I wish you could do different mods and stuff. I do wish that BSG had a lighter policy against SP. Or even just run something themselves. I'm not sure if they survived that. Using a VPN to get you banned? No, it'll just get you kicked off. It won't get you banned, but you won't be able to connect. I think you could jump through there, but my stamina's a bit low, so I didn't bother. Weird flashlight business going on somewhere. Can't tell if that's up or down or what. Let me in. Getting through there. That the ye olde flashlight bug. Can't even tell what the hell's going on there. Not nice, is it? Ah. Yeah, I wish we could test stuff. I do. Yeah, no, I meant like the whole killer thing. Like if you get 38 and there's no packet loss and killers on the map. I didn't check it. Ultra meds, storage, sell or keep. If you're not going to loot it, then I'd sell it. And from what I've heard lots of people say, I don't think the loot's very good in there anymore. Supposedly. Is Gav on the ground spinning? Is that guy alive? I don't know, I feel like he is. I feel like he still is. It's hard to know. Anyway, he was underground, I reckon, or at least not over here. Yeah, the footstep bug. Dude, how did he not die after the first volley? Kind of the problem with the MP5 in some ways. Holy moly. Nope, took another damage. Shot though, it's okay. Okie doke. A separate option in the launcher? That would be nice. Dude.
Вот он! Пацан готов!
The hell? Scavs are coming to town. What we'll do, we're going to pop this. We're going to use this. Then we'll heal while we're reloading. Nerf darts. I'm going to see what he has. I want to see what he has, actually, before we die. Good old 9mm. Exactly. You need to hit the head. Let's carry on. Clicky, clicky. Yeah, it's like... or May from Overwatch or something. Now, what we don't want here is to meet Killer. Could do without that. Hello, the beef of gigantic proportions. Hello, James. The Goons B team. Let's play on the push. Thank you. I figured I was going to be reloaded before he was. And so I want to be there before the fight's like fair again. Yeah, that's 6-3 still, so let's go with a bit more of this. And more of that. Now what's in this one? I do like being able to take out the very previous round. See what it is. Then we know how far through we are around through the thing. Oh, that must have been the very last one. Okay, we'll do something. 6-3s. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Because the PvP is the good round. The other ones are not very good. So we're just using this to spice up the top. Where the scouts will need to kill 25 scouts in interchange. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Right, so yeah, we're doing okay now. Good. Let's go and see our man and see what he had. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably better than what I've got on now. Black rock. Keep that, I suppose. Cool. Right, so let's have a look for some more stuff. Although we probably ended up in this fight. Probably good to just like go now, really. I mean, how are we doing? What have these got in them? PS? Ugh, whether we just get rid of this, I don't know. Huh. Didn't feel like I was fighting against that particular loadout. But yeah, I don't know. I still want to go and check some of the other places, really. Because the actual outright loot, who cares, you know? Ooh, Jaeger's sausage. Nothing like it. And another nade. Good. Mr. Jaeger's sausage. This guy in there. Hollow point, I think. But this dude. One of those. Anything spicy? No. Could even take that as well. They're very light. They're just worth like 20k for the wrapper, you know, to have the wrapper actually in your bag. Use that. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Alright, we'll pick that up again in a sec. Right, we'll wander through Mantis. We'll try and go to some of those tech stores down there. To be honest, let's go for one. Let's go for this. Forced to play on servers with our hungry admins. Oh, good point. Good point. Where are the DVLs? Has that got anything on it? No. We've got the full collection of shenanigans now. Quite fun. Oh my god, please no. Conserve ammo to your own death, you know what I mean? MP5 is fine until you're fighting against scavs. Maybe I should use the shrimp for the scavs. Because then at least we can... snipe the best deals in them all. That's the one. Always feels a bit suspect running around like silent interchange. Never feel good about that, really. Okay, so anybody been in here? It's got drill? No. We've got not a great deal of other stuff, it doesn't look like. A relay? Maybe it was looted already? Not sure. Okay, well... Oh, no. Another Tetris. Do it like that. Okay, so let's go to the other store. I think that's it for this one. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything else in here. What's the ammo? Yeah, M62. Yes, LCD. What else we got in here? Let's go through and have a look. PSU, nah, I won't take that. It's very big. Some of those things are still quite valuable. I think it might be motors though. VM counter. Put that in there. Is that it? Basically it, I think. Or something? No. Guess we could go to TechLight. Not sure if it's worth it. Gotta go to Emacom again. Let's go. It's right here. Random bulb. What's this? Oh, a big scope. What's this boy? So stick that in there and that. Broken LCD. We move this into here, into the one slot, and that into there, that into there. This is a bit more efficient, isn't it? better for when we're picking up stuff. More LCDs. Not the swiftest pickup system in the world, but it'll do. What's that? Nothing? No, that's nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Big fat nothing. Motors, they're expensive, but... To take it is a bit painful. I mean, we could, I suppose. Yeah, we could take it. Like that. Now. Want to go to... Yeah, to Emacom, so... I suppose it doesn't really matter which way we go. We could go this way or this way. Maybe go through the back of Ollie. Ollie does end up getting filled with scavs, though. No, we'll go this side. We'll go this side. For the MP5 or the MPX? Yes, greatly. I don't think the MPX is a very good gun in the current meta. It hasn't been good for a long time. It's got too much camera recoil, and the fire rate is even faster, which is actually a disadvantage when it comes to recoil these days. Maybe it's a little bit better. With the whole recoil reduction, I haven't tried it. But the MP5 SD comes out the box insane, and it's incredibly cheap. Given I got spotted from the left by a different one, I thought it's not worth messing about. And we'll just unload. I was trying to conserve bullets previously. Not now. Not when our life is in mortal danger. Why interchange? Because I think it's easy to find... So we found the COFDMs. And now we're trying to find the gas analyzers. Because I actually didn't find those. I thought I would find them before I found the CFDMs, but that's just not the truth. It wasn't true. You tend to find yourself tripping over gas annies, but I mean, we've already found one. Not too bad. Didn't find the second, though. We're all out the front. Here we go. 560 rounders, thought I was effing stuff up. Hit count 1. Oh no. Sad. Best 9mm SMG. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that specifically, but I'm... Die, please. But I wanted to check out this gun in particular, because I love the MP5 SD. It holds a special place in my heart. But unfortunately, recently it's been bad. It's a bit better now, though. Still not amazing, but it's better. Where is this scav? Right down there. That's really super awkward, especially given where we are. Like, this area brings a lot of people. These are outside the wall over on that side. That's like really annoying. feel like I have to kill the scavs first before we can do anything. Sadly. Gonna run out of bullets, aren't we? Ay, 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 ay. It's a special version of the MP5. It's not the vanilla version. This is the SD version. Less than half. Oh, better make this count. Better make it count. Yeah, the SD version is a special version of the MP5, so... Who's saying one-on-one? There's Fanatsuka, where is he? I'm back that way. Where? Where is he? Like over there at the back? Somewhere through the fence, or... Okay, well, I mean, this is I'm playing with fire here. Actually playing with fire. We're going to just come a complete different way. Otherwise, I think we're just going to get third-partied by somebody waiting here too long and messing around. Ah! There he is. God, I thought he was way closer than he was. Maybe we can see this final one from over here. Well, why don't you get the COFDMs? I got them on Lighthouse. Got them on Lighthouse. I mean, this feels awful, but... Where is he? I've never seen a scav there. That's crazy. I was really concerned. I just didn't know how to figure out where he was. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it is Motor City and Ollie. I saw it was crazy. Right, sorry. I was just, really keen on not dying there. Sorry, chaps. The stupid scavs sometimes stop to flip you off instead of fighting and running. Yeah. I could have thrown a grenade to make him stop, but it felt like a bit of a waste. Like the Vector for 9mm. The Vector's okay, yeah. I just like the MP5 SD just because it doesn't burn through ammo instantaneously, but the recoil is low enough that the gun actually feels good to use. I think that's the thing. And you can have a 50-round drum on it. And it's cheap. I think there's a combination of all sorts of amazing things for the 5SD. I think it's good. Have you finished Living High? Yeah. I managed to keep all that stuff. I was very aware of it because I've been burnt by that quest before. I just tried to keep all of those things. Teapots and... It is Emacom, right? Yeah. Teapots and lions and cats and stuff. I probably end up hoarding those kinds of items more than any other. And then I end up with like loads of them. Can't get up, I'm too heavy. Alright, there we go. Ah, hello, Guilty. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, MP5 standard version is better in my opinion. You can get it down to 25 recoil and put a video on it. 6k XP, look at that. Double scav headshots. Tappy bro TTV. We can have a quick look. Yeah, level 1 mastery. I like it. I like it. Respawns in Sunken Village teapots. That's lots of people were saying to do that when I was looking for it. So I think that maybe is a good way. I think you can get them in safes as well. Who'd you get the MPX from? Is it is it this guy? This one. I think it's just the change in the fire rate, you know? Can you change anything about this gun? I haven't used the MPX for years. Like, genuine years. You can growl it up. 24. You can probably make it better than that with one of these. Something like that. 23. Yeah. Or. I mean, maybe it's worth a play. The beauty of the 5SD is that it's just great off the shelf. And it's even cheaper. 25 versus 24. I guess they're very similar. The ergo's really high though. Bit lighter as well. Like 800 versus 850 RPM does kind of matter. A bit at least. Just unload. I'm gonna sell these scab vests. I'm interested to do a little comparison. We can have a quick look. So did we say it was mechanic? Oh no, we said it was peacekeeper, didn't we? Peacekeeper. We'll just do it with the stock one. And let's make sure we're comparing apples for apples here. Double Tetris, look at that. What a win. Group stuff, let's get rid of that. Put the DVL in here. Fine, so if we just do... Maybe we just do PST just for comparison. I'm intrigued. Oh, I've already got a mag in here. I'll have to change that anyway. Right, so what's the equivalent? I've got delta point on this guy right now. So if we just did, say... laser... Well, then on that side. If we do laser the other side. Laser, 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 laser! And then on the top we did... Well, we delta point. Fantastic. What task are you doing? Oh, I was doing... Yeah, I was doing... the Lightkeeper task to find gas analyzers. We need to... Basically, what we're doing is we're doing this one. We are doing network providers. So we found the COFDM wireless signal transmitters. We found them all on Lighthouse, and now we're trying to find these. That's why we've gone to Interchange to just spam tech stores, because you can... There's a high density of gas analyzers on Interchange, basically. That's the deal. PP19 never comes in. It's just because the fire rate's too low. MPX good, kind of expensive. I mean, this one's not too bad, right? Is that like really far forwards? It looks like really far forwards compared to the MP5. Maybe it's okay. Let's have a look. Gonna start Punisher 4 this week. My inventory is overloaded, so I'm taking an AK and an unsuppressed SV98. That's funny. Alright, you can really feel? I feel so. We'll go closer. 30 days in the game, finally hit 15 last night. Down with the fleet unlocked. Also, it just goes between single and full, which is quite nice. It's kind of annoying that this goes burst as well. But... yeah, so finally hit 15 last night. Now with the fleet unlocked, it's an efficient gun to run consistently. It'll give me a chance if I run into high levels. I mean, what I usually run, Jeremy, is I go for Prapple's PP ammo, and I run it in a 74U. That's what I do. Or buy a 74UN off the fleet. That's a good middle ground. It's slightly better than the normal U, and it's slightly worse than the UB. But the UN is fine, and then stick PP rounds in it, and that's what I did. It's actually, it's a decent bullet. It's the earliest decent round that you can get that deals with class 4 ammo. Armor, sorry. Started something now? Yeah. And assist is decent with a long barrel and silence. I don't think the old build really is a good idea. So this is the MPX. As it is standard. That's the ADS, by the way. Here's the MP5. Oh, I know why. It's because... overweight. Because this Defender. There we go. Take this off. Oh, I have to go back and redo the gun now. No! Oh! MPX 50 round in factory. I'm sure that is fun. You have to hit headshots though. Bitcoin farm level 2. Thought it might have been a waste. No, I don't think so. Don't need gas analyze later. It's for Lightkeeper, so. Okay, so there's MPX again. There's MP5. So MP5 is quite a bit faster, I would say, with the base. You probably need to mod the MPX a little bit. You can't just take it as stock. Yeah, so that's quite sluggish in comparison to this. The MP5 you just have as is. Anyway, so then let's shoot. Let's shoot these guys. So these technically have the same recoil, basically. There we go. So, breath. That's the MPX. Breath. This is the MP5. So that's why I like the MP5 SD, because the fire rate the MPX has the same problems the M4 does. It's this bit. They do end up sort of similar. MP5 ends up here, and MPX ends up kind of here. But it's this bit that is annoying. It's like those first few shots are just really annoying to control. And these things have got basically the same recoil, 24, 25. And no matter what you do to this, you're not going to be able to do much because the minimum recoil is going to be like 18 or something. It's not going to make that much difference. Like the fire rate is the killer. Is the problem? Gas analyzer in range? Yes, that's the idea. The other way we could do it is we could craft one, I suppose. Could also craft one. We've got one there. So it takes 13 hours. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. You know what? I will do this if we don't find them by the end of the stream. I think that's the deal. Probably the sensible way, because then I can start one running straight away today and then have it finished tomorrow and then just complete the quest. That's what I would do normally if I wasn't going to be streaming, so I'm just thinking we may as well run interchange. We need to do long line anyway, so we may as well just get on with it. Now, where did my other ammo go? So we've got... That's all PST. I'm so glad I bought another thick case, because all this stuff... I don't really like the Defender 2. Honestly, I think it's a sell most of the time. Oh, you can't. It's another bug. Another bugged one. I don't really use Black Rocks either, in fairness. Can I sell this gun? No. It's really busted right now, the system. MP7 is my factory SMG. I think the MP7 overall is probably the best. It's just because of the ammo mix that you can get with it. The ammo mix is extremely good. What's that? T? I'll sell that. Yeah, it's annoying that this won't let me sell it. Sell it to Fence. They're really expensive. You can sell these to Ragman, they cost loads. But I guess we're just going to sell it to Fence. 120k. Better than nothing. What do these Muller counters go for? Got like 2 of those. We'll just sell one and then we can get back into raid. Fine, so we've got... Let's go back to this. So, PST. We want to go 20. 20. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 20 of those, and then EBP. Let's bring these through. So 10 of them. I want to make sure one's in the gun. Like that. Then we're going to go rainbow mags. So go 10. And 10. And 10 in this one. And then actually we'll probably just go 15 and 15 in this one. Because we tend not to use that last mag that much. You never know, sometimes you do, but... And then we'll top that up in here, top this up in here, top this up in here. I might need to make some more PvP if I carry on using this. To be honest, I'll probably be done with the MP5. So I don't think I'll need much more than what I've got already. In all seriousness. But we do need a different piece of armor. Because I got rid of my old armor. PP stands for pew pew, exactly. So many COFDM and check 15 in Chalet. Yeah, we found all the COFDMs. In my first GP25 run, died but turns the gun into a laser. Which one? GP25? What do you mean? Next game tournament videos help me immensely. No problem. 5 trace rounds on top. Compared to MP5. It's just a slightly slower fire rate. It makes a big difference in this game. Alright, let's repair this bad boy. Also crafted M80 beyond the RFB. What's worth using it in for Punisher? M1A is quite good. Is joint down sharply. It's hard when you're trying to shoot off a couple of bullets though, isn't it? It's a bit annoying. Right, another Pro P. Propital. Oh, we need to eat as well. Let's do that. My inventory is encroached upon my eating and drinking section because I'm not really selling anything. And then we will heal using this guy. Very good. Now, is that everything? Propital? Oh yeah, we were going back to interchange, weren't we? So, oh, and a flash drive there. Good stuff. Right, we're going to get another SJ6, I guess. Buy another one of them. Seems very useful so far. I never really used them on interchange, but it's definitely worth it. Should we sell these while we go? While we head out? 86898. Oops. Good. Cool, well that'll be at the top there. Right, have we got everything? I feel like we've not got enough stuff. Got all of our things. I'm using this nice thing. Oh, we get armor. We need another piece of armor. Let's grab the Gazelle because I just had it to hand. Have we got cash? I do have cash, just in case we want to go to power. Perfect. All right, let's try it again. Let's go for some more gas analyzers. And yes, we are still underweight. Perfect. Interchange. Early, late? Yeah, early. Let's go early. Zupa! Let's do it. Excellent. To start the craft when you log off? Yeah, I will do. Gas analyzer a lot on reserve inside tech room. Yeah, I did actually find gas analyzers in there. I didn't find any COFDMs in there, but I did find gas analyzers, so that's true. M80 goes in the SR25 too, but it's high-level traders. Yeah, and the Scar and the SR25 you have to buy. The Scar's not too bad. M1A is good because you can build the SAS version for cheap. Scar's okay. There's some good barters for the Scar, actually, but RSAS with the dog tags barter too. Really nice. Really nice. 545 BT still good? It's okay. It's not very good against class 5, so I wouldn't use it now if you have an alternative, personally. I'd use BS if you can. You can use it as a stacking round. You can use it under BS, so go half BS, half BT. Or do, let's see, 10 BS and then 20 BT. That would work. That's a bit like 995 M855A1 a bit. Although I think it's worse than that, but BS is a good bullet, honestly. Yeah. Stickers of Ballot from Fence, thanks to that bug. Best gun in the game, STM9 if it was full auto. Be pretty nutty. Like the rainbow mags, never heard of that before? Love it. Yes. Indeed. MP5 not being met, you're doing pretty good this stream. I know, it's good, I knew we could make it work eventually. GB5 is the underbarrel. Ah, the underbarrel for the AK. Ah, yes. You need armor, good sir. Indeed. The only thing that I don't like about the P90 organs is you have to craft SS190. SB193 is very slow and a bit iffy. It's okay though. It's got fast fire rate. So, pay attention to the packet loss timer. Yes, indeed. M1A with cigarettes. Yeah, it's good. It's cheap. If you can pick them up cheaply, it's a good one. Topic off bags with low recoil ammo. Yes, but I normally only do that, fictitious, if the ammo itself is good. So 7 and 40 or AKs can be okay. For the MP7, you can put a bit of subsonic in the top because it's not that much worse than FMJ. It's kind of the deal. Right, let me just press the button and we'll get started in the next one. Still on network provider part 1. Yes, I am. I mean, I haven't played for a week, so. And we were also doing Longline before that, so now we're kind of combining the two. Running a bunch of interchange to finish Decontam. We've got a wild amount of gears from players. Can it be an SP7? It can work. Sure can work. Chats on your stream is not delayed, but I think the video might be. Maybe try refreshing Twitch. Or sorry, refreshing YouTube. How can you tell from packet loss? So if you get packet loss in the corner at 38 minutes, it means that the killer is not there. Because it changes the order in which scavs spawn, and scav spawning happens at 38 minutes. Yeah, is the deal. Do we need a... I mean, I guess we'll just use it. I mean, I will die if I meet Killer. Basically, no question about it. So yeah, so we're going to wait for 38. I mean, I keep forgetting, because it's not really what I'm doing. But we wait for 38. We have a look for the packet loss. I'm going to try and run straight into the 2 tech shops. This is actually a good spawn for doing this kind of thing, in many ways. Yeah, so this is the Killer trick. If you get packet loss at 38 minutes, he is not in the raid. What time is it? So we got to wait another 50 seconds. Apparently there's a bunch of streamers who figured this out. Not me who figured this out. I'm just regurgitating what I heard. Oh, well, that was very lackluster. Got to tech light. We might just die doing this bit. 28. Keep an eye out, guys. 20 seconds. Is that Killer? Sure sounds like Killer. Yeah, so in 10 seconds, we should see no packet loss, and Killer should be confirmed to be in the raid, although we think he probably already is. Okay, I got ping loss. I got some weird ping thing, but there was no packet loss, so he should be here. We're pretty sure it's him, though, down the other end. I do need to kill him, in theory. It's only if you want to go for Kappa, though, which I'm not fussed about. Why'd you always get the desync icon? It's not necessarily you, it's also the server. If the server's having an issue. GM. Capacitor. God, I hate that bug. The bullet crack bug is probably my least favourite bug in the whole game. There is Tetris everywhere in this map. Holy moly. Yeah, it's certainly one of my least favourite bugs. Yeah, so it's not necessarily you. You can get the packet loss and desync icon without it being your internet that's the issue. Kind of tube. Get a reload on. And we can carry on our merry way through the map. I wasn't sure. I thought that might have been a player for a second. Check room. I haven't actually been in check room. I don't have the key because it's very expensive. For the 39-minute killer trick, run up the ollie steps and die to kill him at 39 minutes if he's there. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a real classic. Endless mag dumps, indeed. Do we know if Killer gets killed before 48 minutes if he still stops the way of the scouts? I don't actually know. Good question. Good question, I'm not sure. Like you said. Yeah, it does sound like him. Is SA-58 even viable this fight? I still think kind of no. Obviously, it's possible to use the SA-58 and get kills. Is it outclassed by other guns? I think so, personally. I would say yes. Jeez. What's that smashing? Oh, GPU. What do you know? Interchange, apparently goated loot. So I've never been a big interchange guy, but it's not treating me too badly. If I'm totally honest. How do you know if it's a bullet crack bug if you're actually being shot at? If the bullets are coming through the wall and like through the wall direction, and then a bullet crack comes from that way, you're pretty sure that it is. Rest of the time, it's basically impossible to tell, right? That's why I hate it so much. Impossible to tell, and it sucks. Right, we're going to make our way up to IDR if possible. Don't normally come through this way, so this is going to be a novel little trip into probably my untimely death. Which we'll keep that up there. And the splint. Keep it in the rig. Oh, there's a bag there, cool. Build the 3-man of Timmy's. One of us. Got some PvP defense. Nice! Not in the check room, in the building. Oh, I see. Yeah, I did look at the loot run on there, actually. Can you get out of here? It looks like you should be able to. Apparently not. How'd you get out then? Through the glass? Oh, jeez. Oh, no, he sat there. Never mind. I didn't see him. I thought he moved to the right-hand side to get a right lean. So I thought I'd push him that way. I should have naded him, actually. Well, that's our first death. It's not actually too bad. This has gone okay. That was more of a tactical, like, flaw, rather than necessarily the gun failing me. It was more like a me play thing. M80. Okay. No biggie. You can get the bullet crack bug if someone's shooting away from you too? Oh, man. Best map in the game if they fix the lighting. It still needs to just be a little bit lighter. Did they fix the occlusion zones between the floors? No. They need to fix the sound. They need to fix that sound before it's really playable, but it's alright. You can? I don't know how. Yeah, good MP5 run though. Yeah, it was good. We've got Tetris and a GPU. Although my thing's already full, so we're just gonna sell it, I suppose. Found the gear for 6 or 7 raids, so not too shabby. No, it was pretty good, right? We're running the Val on single fire with BP. I haven't tried it on single fire. I've tried it on full auto, and it absolutely cracks. But yeah, we're full on GPUs in here, and I don't even have any finding raid ones, so I think we're just gonna sell it off to old therapist. 100 and something K. And the Tetris. Cool. Well, it's all good. I mean, you make a crap load of money playing Interchange and doing what we've been doing. So, hard to complain too much. So much stuff. Could sell that for more, I suppose. But anyway, so in terms of long line, so where are we actually at now? So we've got 13 kills out of 30 on that. And we need to get 2 more of these. Yeah, maybe we just do this with the craft then. What time is it? 3:20. We could carry on running Interchange. I mean, we need to anyway. So yeah, let's carry on running Interchange. I'm not that bothered about it. It's fine. It's okay. But we can use a different gun. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use the MPX. I don't know. I may just sell it straight away. without even using it. It's a tricky one. Otherwise, we're going to be using something else that I normally use, I think. We tried the MCX, but it felt a bit lackluster. I use the DVL? I don't know. Ash 12. Huh. Wood's decent chance to spawn gas analyzers. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in the scav. We'll do a quick scav on reserve. We'll just go down into drop down. Do super speedy run into drop down and see if we can get one there. Because I found loads in there and it's really fast on reserve. So let's just do that. 2 rounds of 3-3 AP. Hey, that's a huge pickup. Object 11 SR and 21 WS are cheap. I never seem to be able to open them. Between running to power not being on, running upstairs into the second floor and running into people, I just get killed all the time. I tried it last wipe and I just didn't manage to actually ever get into 11 SR, which was quite funny. I used it about 4 times. SP6 high heat. Yeah, they did puff the heat up a lot. I guess BP is a bit better. What's your top 3 7.62 NATO weapons? I mean, I like the RSAS personally. After that, it's probably... Now, I think it's probably the M1A. And then the SR25. But that's mainly more about... Or maybe the SCAR. I think the RSAS and then the M1A, I guess. I'm not a huge M1A guy, but the M1A is one of the only efficient ones you can get access to. Like the SR, you just have to pay through the nose for it. Yo, Mappy. Hey, how's it going? Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Huge raid. More the merrier. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Found a ton of gas annies on streets in cabinets. Huh. Interesting. I know they used to be in there, but they keep changing it around. Got an extract camp twice. It's safe from extract. Yeah, I got killed a bunch. Either upstairs, trying to pull the lever, trying to turn power on, trying to get downstairs back to the thing. It's crazy. Don't usually get lucky with someone else turning on the power. No, so you have to go to power station and then go up to the top bit. And I found that with all the roaming around, I just end up running into people and dying. Do you feel better with the long or short? I mean, the short one's the suppressed one, so that's better, I guess. For doing what you're doing, the sniping. Find a peacekeeper level 4. Want to start running some of those guns. I'm also sitting on 5 M1As. The thing is, I think typically, if you were just ignoring... I like 7.62 NATO because it's really varied. So you've got the 2 full auto guys, the MDR and the SCAR. The SCAR H can... There's some interesting barters for it, so it's not too bad, but it fills your screen up, and the full auto on both the MDR and the SCAR was nerfed a lot. So the auto control that you used to have on both those guns was a lot better. It was actually very similar to the Mutant and the RD. Not the RD, actually. The RD was never that good, but the RD's got low rate of fire, so that makes up for it. But it was similar to the Mutant. But the problem is now, those got nerfed a lot. So the full auto on those guns does not feel good. Then the RSAS, I think, is probably the top tier. That's got the best auto control stat, even though it doesn't technically get to the best vertical recoil stat. It gets to one of the best and also has one of the better PMC control stats as well. It's very good. It's a bit expensive, but with the dog tag barter, it's not bad. It's the Peacekeeper 3 dog tag barter that you do to get it for Gunsmith normally. It's the one that's 8 bear, 8 USEC over level 15. And that's quite good in the late game if you've kept all your tags. I think it's a good one. Vincius, thank you for the prime, man. So I like the RSS a lot. It feels great to me. Really stable weapon, really high accuracy. It's actually got accuracy alongside a lot of the snipers. It's like sub MOA on the RSS, which is amazing. I love that gun. Then the SR25 is good. It's a bit more of a jack of all trades. It's lighter. It mods out more like an M4. So it's a little cheaper than the RSS, a little bit. But these days, because you can't buy it from the fleet, there's no barters for it. You just have to buy it. And the problem with that, and similar to the RSS sort of, is that if you use it a lot, there's no way of repairing it properly either. M1A, you can buy a base M1A. It's one of the huge advantages about it. If you're going to be using it in multiple raids, you can buy an M1A lower, the red bit, and swap everything over and get your full durability back. So M1A is really good for that, just for all the efficiency stuff. But M1A is super heavy. Then other guns like G28 is nice, but it's too expensive because you have to trade the blue marked card for it. And the only thing about the G28 though is you can mod it out to a really light one. I did a whole video about that. You can mod it to the lightest weapon in 7.62 NATO that's a semi-auto weapon, I suppose, like not a sniper rifle. RFB is obviously super cheap. That thing's incredibly cheap. You barter 2 CPUs for 2 gas analyzers. You can only do 1 per reset, but 2 CPUs for 2 gas analyzers, 2 gas analyzers for an RFB. Basically makes the RFB like 20k. It's incredible. SA58 goes full auto like a dog. The Ergo is not very good. I just don't think that gun's particularly good in general. Hard to use. It can work if you're running around on factory with a laser and you just point fire at people. It's super powerful for that kind of thing, but it's just non-generalist is the issue. Like the recoil's too high, the Ergo's too low. It's too much of a compromise to get anything to work, and then when you do, it's really expensive. Like it's got problems. It just has issues. XMC? Where's the inn? The XMC is great. Oh, there it is. The XMC is great. You have to kill Sturman for it. It's a bolty, though, so it's different. But the XMC is awesome because it has a 50-50 chance of one-shotting someone wearing class 5, which is top tier. Why do we get desync then? Was that other players' cavs load again? I don't know. Hey. Bitches, thank you, man. Stop, dark boy. SA58 on labs absolutely slaps. Yeah, it beats all SMGs. If you're using it with the laser, then it's fine. Anything further than 10 meters, yeah, you do have to tap with it. And then the recoil's also kind of awkward. So you're probably going to lose. That's the issue. Actually, you know what? There's sometimes gas annies in here. Let's go and check in this room first. Can't hit anything with semi-auto 76251. I have to use a bolty. That's really weird. Yeah, that is weird. So when I was doing the bit at the beginning of this wipe, I found my first gas analyzer set in here. I know that they can spawn in this bit. The workshop, I think. Do people call this workshop? I'm trying to learn my callouts because I'm terrible at callouts. I never need to speak to anybody about the game because I play on Metod. Very dark in here, isn't it? I think that's one thing about the lighting change and the fog change, that some of these areas ended up getting really dark. So I think that's them all. RFB is just cheap, so it's staple. Scope shadowing and high recoil, but high PMC control, so it snaps back quite quickly. What else? What else? Are there any other guns? 7.62 NATO that I've missed off that list? I like the SR25 because it does everything basically. It's jack of all trades. It's like I see it as like the M4 of the caliber. Have a look. See, do we have a bag? We do have a bag. Sling bag. Bum 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 bum. Helix. This thing's looted all the time at the beginning of the wipe, but at the end of the wipe, no one's looting these. People usually come in for GPUs. But I haven't seen any GPUs in here. Here's you, motor. Huh. Funny. I can't keep them. Okay, well, I don't see anything in here. Helix. I could just leave. It's worth a shot trying to get gas analyzers. Yeah, I only ever play solo, yeah. Just because I can't interact with chat otherwise if I'm playing duos. And maybe I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing maybe a day or something. I don't know. But we'll see. We will see. A lot of people seem to like the duo thing, actually. Am I looking for gas annie? Because we need it for the stupid Lightkeeper quest, it turns out. I thought we would find them easily before then, but apparently not. In your Discord, I posted a picture of the builds of my favourite 7.62. Oh, yeah? Oh, the RSAS. No, not RSAS, sorry. The R7, the M700. M700's cool because it's like you can make the lightest possible build. Which is neat, but... How many do you need? I need 2 more. You can craft them. We're going to try and scav it quickly because you can find them in there on reserve. I have found them in there before. Bam. You need 4 of each. So you need 4 COFDM radios. You need 4 gas analyzers. We've got all the radios now, which is the hard part, because that was the lighthouse. And now we need 2 more gas analyzers. So, I mean, by the time that I come back from the next stream, you can craft them. So, mostly, I do think I enjoy it more that way. It's good. You can just shoot at anyone. Here's a fun for just all time between actions or silly things. Yeah, you got like a nice interaction. We were just doing a quick scav. We were doing like really fast scav on reserve to just try and have a look in the drop down room. I was playing interchange previously. You're quite right. I 100% agree with you. We were just deciding what gun to use next, so we bought this MPX. I mean, I could use that if we want to carry on using 9mm. I've still got some 9mm around. I mean, we could use it. It's got faster fire rate, but why not? It's just harder to shoot in full auto on the first couple of bullets. You never use the drum. This is the issue. You want to use this one because the drum's got a lot less ergo. You use the 41 rounder. Quite cool, this. And we can do some other stuff to it. We can just go like RVG. All sorts of things you can do to this guy, but you know what? Let's do it like this first. So what grips have I got? I want to use stuff that I've actually got in stock. Use that, and we'll use one of these, I suppose. I'll do. And then stocks wise, got MC crosshairs. Not grab that. And then we've got 30. Okay, fine. Yes, that's the one that we had here. So now let's go and get the mag. Get one of these big mags. Cheap too. Quite cheap. Nice. Yeah, we'll utilize some of these slightly duffed up ones. They're good enough. So PST. Get another 50 of that stuff. So we're going to go 15, I suppose, at the bottom. We'll probably do. Bring these back into my inventory. So we'll go 15. And then we'll go, I guess, 15. And then fill the rest with PvP. That sounds sensible, isn't it? And then we'll go 15, 10, and 5. Nice. Excellent stuff. Top that up, top that up, top that up. We're done now. Oh, this is nearly it for the PvP. We're nearly done. We're nearly out. Splint goes back in here. Grab a propy. Oh, we need another med as well. We've got the other Salewa, I think, lying around from before. And I haven't given up. On the cat. And the car, I promise. Everyone accusing me of abandoning my namesake items. I'll go for these huge ones. Let's go for something nice like this. I quite like the switchblade. I like the size of it. I think it's a good intermediate size. Right, so let's go with that. And then we're going to put a nade. I think I've got like a random nade around. Yeah, there. So put that in there. And we're actually really light. Honest, because I've not got anything else on yet. Okay, so then other stuff. We've got a headset. What helmets have I got? That'll do. Shima. I'm gonna go kind of green man. Did I put a laser on this? I did. Fantastic. One of these I drew your videos because you're solo? Hey, thanks. Did you get COFDM? I did. We're doing the last little bits. We're doing the last few parts we need, which is the these gas analyzers, which is a pain. Didn't think we'd need to, but we do. We do. Again, is it worth the SJ6? I think it probably is. Cracking out all the stims now. Look at us go. Eat the sugar. Drink the water. Still got a bit of time left. Grab this, yeah. I mean, you make like tons of money doing interchange. Let's go. We still need to do long lines, so we're going to combine the two together. Let's get a pair of glasses, because why not? Which one's the most busted version? Rip, probably those. They have the same ricochet chance, no matter what health they have, by the way. In case you didn't know. Doesn't matter how damaged they are, just as long as they're not 0. It is all good. Hello, Giga. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Denny. How are you doing? Put together a kit, see if what a real Timmy feels like. Just don't enjoy the SMGs. Not sure why, just don't like them. That's fair enough. What's up with the Balti? Channel point reward to request a gun. Maybe. Stack of 500 kit. Rubles just chilling? Yeah, no, I haven't put them in the thing yet. I did used to have lots of requests for different things, but I tend to be picking specifically what I'm using to try to fit in videos and things, so that's why I got rid of it, because it was making it harder to make content. Because people were requesting all the time, like, weapons that I didn't want to use for content. Don't forget, no, I did already. Cool, thank you, man. Age is not using Switchback. Tri-Zip, because they look massive. Never realised they're not that much bigger. Yeah, they're not that much bigger, are they? Same quest need one more electronic component. Oh, the same place, interchange, tech stores. Rasmussen, Techlight, the one downstairs, whatever it's called. German, those kind of bits. I'm terrible look with the vertexes. How many times on Lighthouse? I had to go quite a few times. It took me 3 full days, I think. What do you think of the change? Labs access cards are on the fleet. I think it's probably good. I'm not sure if it matters. I don't think it matters either which way. Basically, can't do lend these 2 because I can't craft vertex. So I refuse to run Lighthouse. It's a pain. You could get it, maybe do it on labs. I don't know another way of doing it really other than Lighthouse. I did, like, Lighthouse is not that bad if you ignore the road camp. I just pretended the road camp didn't exist because I find the road camp really hard, especially now because they changed the mechanics. I find it annoying. Right, let me press the button actually before we go on to the next raid. Doing Meh, missed one of my physical therapy sessions. Ah, got a replacement in an hour. Okay, well, good luck with that. Good that you got a replacement though. Viewer kits make good content if you do good with it. That's true. Often I do terribly with viewer kits though. Also, everyone's a bit concerned about viewer kits these days because no one wants to get flagged by running with somebody who's like pretending to give a viewer kit, but they're actually like a hacker or something, and they give you something that's like RMT'd. Everyone's a bit worried. It's very unlikely to happen if you're sensible about it, but it's just everyone's a bit nervous because of the cheating thing now. Not that many people are taking viewer kits anymore. You'll probably find other creators also nervous about it too. Because you never know what you're going to get, and if somebody turns up and gives you like 3 Altins or something, you're like, oh my god. You know, I can't take it all. I can't take this. Like, there's a couple of guys who got temp banned or that kind of thing. They probably did take it to the extreme. But even still. And it's annoying because 99.9% of people have good intentions. And it does make for some fun raids and some great sessions and stuff. But as usual, the few have to ruin it for everyone, right? As always. Was it ever thus? Wasn't it ever thus? Rogue camp at night with the thermo is easy? Probably. I've just not done it. Do the rogues even shoot back? I'm a bear. I find Lighthouse fun for sniping long range. Not a bad way of doing it. Where do you normally sit though? Do you sit up on... Because sitting up on the rocks is really hard now because there's claymores all over the place. Where do you tend to go yourself? Don't really know. I quite like the big rock in the middle when you're on the lower level, not when you're on the top, when you're on that lower bit at the front and looking out. But there's not that many people that run around there. I'd be kind of interested trying to snipe into chalets now that I know where people go. It's hard to snipe into an area if you don't know it that well. It'd be interesting to snipe to there from the rocks, but I've been killed a couple of times from people over the other side, and there's just too many angles to spot and figure out. It's hard. Okay, I'm not going for Kappa. It's also unfortunate you can't sell the coloured love cards to vendors. Yeah, there's a bug right now. It won't let you do it. Keep it because they might fix it. End of the pier? What, like Lighthouse Island or something? I'm gonna try and go to Debor soon. Oh, I kind of want to play. I need to set up my VR and everything, and to even have a look at it. I'm trying to figure out how it would work in this room. I guess I kind of have enough space. Maybe I have enough space. I kind of need to figure something out about this room. I when I originally set it up, I have a little bit of extra space in front, but I was going to have lighting there, but it was too awkward. And my lighting's actually now over on one side. So I technically don't need this to be as far forward as it is. I mean, this could also almost be in the corner over there. That'll give me more space. But yeah, this office room's a bit of a mess. I need to reorganize it, to be honest. If I shoved it forwards, I'd definitely have loads of room for doing something like that. But Ghost of War sounds cool. I have a CV1. I have like the original consumer Oculus. It's not particularly good, but it's good enough. I've got 2 touches controllers for it too. Still get a good shot on turret on the corner. We're friendly. Fun shots 1,000 meters from Southern Motor Building 2. Those kind of shots I'm probably just not going to do. 2 houses on the water. Okay, so there are places then. There are good places. Right, where? Oh, we're interchange, aren't we? For some reason, we were thinking so much about Lighthouse that I'm like off in my own head. I mean, I guess we can use this. It doesn't really matter, does it? We're going through here. I think. Yeah, let's go this way. I don't want to go the other side. Particularly. You kind of just run out in front of all the people who are running from that spawn, so it can be a bit rough. Oh yeah, can't go through there. Is this way? Just joined, someone's probably said. RBRS, letting me 3 CFTMs. Really? Super fast raise if you go for cliff. Is that the one in? Is that one of the ones in Dome? I did try those one time. And they didn't work out, but we only went in once. There was basically no loot in them at all when I went. Which is kind of nuts. I can't really see down there. It's very dark. I'm gonna try. I might get killed here, honestly. I feel like I'm a bit late or something. Or someone else is gonna intersect me from over there. But that's where I run from. I'm not painkillered either. Let's try and just get straight to Rasmussen. Okay, no one was here. Thank God for that. I'm lucky. Oh, it's a gas can. Alright, well, where do I need to go? Railway. How do we get out of here without dying now? Is that flashlight or what? Is weird lighting? I think it's just weird lighting. Oh no, it is a flashlight.
Gold, please.
Guy's out for blood. Gonna leave him. Probably run into someone else equally annoying. Yo, Fusuma, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it! Ah. How do you recommend noobs learn the maps? Offline, scav, quest, PvP. That's basically the route. Brandon, man, it's been too long. Enjoyed your break. Glad you're back. Yes, dude, it's been good. Been good. I'm back. We were at the Berlin Dota 2 Major. That's where we were. But we're back now, and all is well. Back on the old Tarky grind. Feels good to be back. I was like, I was like, oh, it's gonna have been a long time since we were playing. It was like a full week or something. I was like, man, it felt like a really long time. Genuinely did. I wonder what gun he had. I don't know. Sounded like he had some kind of semi-auto, like 51 NATO. I would say probably an SR or M1A or something like that. Sure, sounded like it. We're just scarpering with our gas Annie. Want to do scav run for gas Ann? Don't know. We did a scav run before for gas analyzers. So it's not like I'm not. We just did a scav run on reserve. Did drop down real quick. Now we're going to do this one on PMC. I mean, PMC is good because you know that the place is not going to be looted if you go psk and then run in with the SJ6. You know that it's not going to be looted, so you get first dibs on the gas analyzers. But you might end up in PvP. But that's also fine because we have to do a long line as well. So I'm not that bothered. Tarkov have a cheater problem still? I mean, it's less bad than it was, for sure. They're, like, doing more stuff. They're much more active about it.
Been meaning to catch your stream for a while now. Love your YouTube videos, but unfortunately you stream at like 2 AM NZ time, lol.
Sorry, buddy. There's only so long. There's only so many times I can stream for, you know? Unfortunate. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be able to do some more evening streams again. And then those will be a bit more... They'll be in your morning then, instead. Could go no back. Oh, we could, yeah. We'll just go this way. Left my longest guitar white while I was seeing if it was possible. On the Zerachi hype train. You don't want to craft the gas analyzers? I mean, I can, but it takes like 2 days. I thought that I would be able to do it by just running the other spots that we were at, but apparently not. So that's why we've ended up with a couple extra. And we need to play interchange anyway, as I was saying, so it's not too bad. Yes, Fasuma, thank you for the 300 bits, man. Thank you for the bits. Enjoy watching him look for the gas while waiting for it to be crafted. I mean, we could do something else in theory, but like, what else am I going to do? Play long line on interchange? It's what I'm going to do anyway, so we may as well look for it. And then I'll just craft the ones that we need. I only needed one more, so now it means I only need to craft one if we don't get any in the end of this stream. And I'd rather spend 45 minutes like looking for it and just playing interchange than, yeah, doing something else. Hello, Boosh. Yeah, I had a good time offline. I did indeed. Something else could answer the quest. The thing is, it's literally the last bit I need to. Make sure you don't get a run through. I'm sure it would be after 7 minutes. I'm surely it was. Good. It was weird because that guy looked like he was just standing there with a flashlight. It was really odd. Again, maybe it's the bug. I don't know. Most common long range shot 338 woods, 450 to 600. XMC on woods is great. Warhacker still a thing, that's aimbot. Still ruining shoreline. ESP is still going to be a thing for a while. They need to change some of the networking to make it harder, which they haven't done yet, right? They haven't done any of that. Oh, so far. Run up wall as the aimbot. Yeah, I mean, at least you can kill wallers, right? If you're inside, you can kill wall people because it's not like wall hacks fixes the desync. Like, you kind of know where they are, right? Anyway. If you want, I can train the player scouts on your servers to GL Lighthouse Island. Abuz Gen. 50. Right. I guess we'll eat this first. This is the new min-max meta. I'm gonna eat 10 of those. Use the bit of water, 10 of those. And then we're going to go and turn these into moonshines. Because I'm using the moonshines myself. Is this running? It is. Good. Good, 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 good. Have I got... No, I've got no more busted ones. Run some augmenting, because I bought tons of those. Yeah, I'm enjoying grinding thick cases, honestly. Actually enjoying it. Maybe I'm weird, but... Anyway, let's get this last gassy in for him. Or the second to last one, I should say. So we've got one more in, and we just need one more. Get rid of those. Yeah, we could just get another SJ6 and run. See, this is also the thing. If you spam the raids... Oh, where's it gone? There it is. If you spam the raids, I think this is helping with these too. Certainly helping level these. It just means you're in raid more. You're running more with the SJ6. You get more XP. It's better. XMC is great. It's fun, yeah. Gonna demonetize you on YouTube for copyright music? No, because I don't use any copyright music at all. I scour the internet for not copyrighted music that is actually good. I have an album created for me by a group, like I guess like a small company that some guys set up. They're making music for streamers and monetizing it through Spotify. So there's a playlist that I have, which is some of the songs that I use here, some of them for YouTube library, some of them from other sources, some of them are Harris Heller. Like there's a lot of random sources all over the place, but I have to listen to them all because a lot of free music is just not very good. Right, and it's just not very good because it's free. It's not like the mainstream stuff. So I listen to everything, and then the tracks, while I'm just listening, casually editing and stuff, I pull tracks out and I put them in my playlist. I actually added a bunch the other day. Good. We're getting a bigger playlist, right? Slowly getting a bigger playlist as time goes on. But you will repeat, you'll hear the same stuff over and over eventually. But I think I've got quite a decent block of music now for the stream. When they do the network changes, the engine changes, I hope it fixes the sus people. And Hugh, thanks for the vids. No problem. I hope it fixes it too. We were talking about this earlier. Why do they send all the loot to all the loot boxes and generate it all so that the client can read it on the match entry? Why don't you get that information from the server when you request? Why do we see each other's KDs? Like, there's lots of questions. You know, if they have a good culling system, in some ways you could almost cull the player information if you did it right. If you know what assets to cull, you can cull the player's position on your screen, so that an ESP can't even see it. I think that's how Valorant does it, and partly anyway. How'd you grind the thick cases? I am now creating moonshine in, because sometimes you can buy, like, it depends on the time whether the moonshine way is better or the LEDX way, but I prefer crafting the moonshines. It just feels nicer. Crafting the moonshines, crafting the whiskies, and buying the vodkas. And then eventually, once you get enough moonshine, bam, another thick case. It's great. How's the cheaters? I don't think it's that bad. If Landmark asked you to be the first person to add 3 items to his list for BSG, what would you put? Oh boy. Oh, it's hard. I'm thinking about it right now. Like, seriously. But what I need to do is I need to write down a list of the problems that the player base has. Not necessarily just me, but what the player base has problems with, and figure out, like, then what is the solution to each of these things properly. Not just knee-jerk stuff. I don't know. It's not a really great answer, I know. But I need to think about it more. It's a huge question. It's a massive question. Right, let me just focus on this spawn for 2 secs. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing okay. Can be people right here. On occasion. Alright. Nobody there. Good. Now, the question is, do we go up the ramp? The ramp is a dangerous game. Go on, then. Information so we don't need it still, though it isn't accessed. Yeah, kinda. But they would just know any request means a ban. Oh yeah, I remember that. Like, so the Dota 2 guys did that. They had like a honeypot. Pretty funny. If you access this piece of information, bush, out you go. Guaranteed cheater. Cause players nearby to not make any sounds. Yeah, and we've all heard that story in Tarkov, so we probably don't really need any help to make that worse, do we? I'm just going to try and sprint all the way across to the tech rooms. Do I have a nade? I'm not sure if I have a nade, actually. Okay. Anyone here? Gas analyzer. Haha. Where do we need to go? Railway. I mean, yeah, do we just go? Maybe. Next podcast episode when? Didn't one just come out on Monday? Move this way a little bit. Generating step makes no sense for taking so long. Yeah. 5 seconds. I know. But there's so many optimizations that they need to put through. We're just going to have to wait and see whether it's any good. I mean, this is going to be the final test, I think, as to whether the game is ever going to change or whether it's just going to be the way it is now forever. I mean, I'm not a big complainer, right? I'm not... Oh, don't you even think about it. Don't even think about it. Yeah, also, CSGO anti-cheat is kind of easier in some ways. Like, Tarkov's got the perfect economic loop. Like, yeah, maybe you make money by selling cheats to people, but it's like the people that you're selling cheats to on CS aren't making money by selling items. Like, is that necessarily true? I don't know how the crates and, like, I don't really know anything about, like, the CS skins and the marketplace and everything. I don't know really anything about that, so maybe you can do it. I don't know. I'm not really sure where items get sourced from in CSGO. Yeah, it could be a question for you in church in the podcast. Maybe I need to do some seriously thinking about it. Otherwise, I'm not going to give an answer that I'm satisfied with. Does that make sense? Any thoughts on doing a lowest number of clicks from naked to kitted video? Oh, dude, that's such a good idea. Like, genuinely, such a good idea. I was thinking about doing something like that. Like, you know, easy loadouts that take, like, no time and are still good. CFTM swans interchange, confirm. Nah, we were doing the last gas analyzers bit for this quest for Lightkeeper. We needed the gas annies, unfortunately. Oh, Church is here. There you go. There you go, Church. You heard it here first. Top 3 things we'd put in the game. From Landmark's request. Sweet, sweet 40 and 40p. Better not get a run through. Oh, you know what? This might actually be a run through. Crap. Did I just screw myself? I think I might have. I think I ran through myself by not really paying attention. Time for me to head out. Wish you a great rest of the week in stream. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, man. I think it's a run through. I don't think I actually. Yeah. Yeah, we needed to wait like another 30 seconds. I'm stupid. Do most cheaters in EFT don't make money from it? Maybe. That's true, but there's enough of them that do to power the cheat manufacturers to make the cheats, right? They're kind of like, they're the driving force behind all of it in some ways. Oops. Yeah, 199 XP, I know. Sad. Whoops-a-daisy. Never mind. Well, we'll just run another one in, I guess. Well, we got our endurance XP. Look how much XP we got. We're leveling up like crazy. Oh, that was dumb. Well, yeah, that'll be a shame. If I have to go and craft it, that'll be a shame. It'll be my own fault for not paying attention. I was thinking too much about like random stuff. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself. That's pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. Right, let's get some sugar on the blend. I read it at the end. I read it like too late, and then I was like, oh man, I can't fix this now. I'm like too embedded within the exfil. With Dunzo. I mean, they're not very rare, are they? So it's not too bad. Could be worse. Disco items are supposed to only be sold on Steam. Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me put the chat back up. Only supposed to be sold on Steam, but you only get Steam credits, but you can sell them to websites, basically trading to a bot in exchange for money. It's sketchy. Stupid. Gonna turn off DSR and drop down to 1440, see if it gives me better frames with DLSS. I haven't tried DLSS at all in 1440p. It's good. Easy to click has got to be 153 for chat. It is a good one. I can think of a couple of guns that are good for that kind of stuff. MDR is pretty good. Pupish. Yeah, so the landmark thing, what did he exactly say? So it was getting feedback from content creators on like what should change in the game. And the problem is we need to talk about everything. You know what, one thing I would put on that list right from the get-go, I think, is probably making dog tags worth more. And a lot more. Because if you're not going to put gear back on the flea, which I don't think they should, you need something else to make PvP not unprofitable. I don't like. I know that the BSG don't really care about PvP, but I think making it unprofitable and making people only want to go around and loot the map is kind of stupid. Right, let me just press the button while I sneeze. God. Ash 12. Like, yeah, any of the bullpups, honestly. MDR, Ash 12. But the Ash requires you to craft ammo in advance, so it's not that great. Dog tags on the flea would be nice. I'm not sure if that matters. That's for barters, but I'm not sure that matters. But more better barters for dog tags. All that. I feel like the money solution would be easier. I think you just 5x the price of dog tags. Make them really pricey. Make a player kill 200k. Why not? But yeah, better barters for dog tags wouldn't be too bad. That's one nice way of doing it. You can make things really cheap if you have barters, because they're kind of enforced find in raid. You can't buy them on the flea, so you have to earn them or get them off other players' bodies. So they're quite rare. So you can make the barters for dog tags broken as hell, because it's kind of impossible to farm them, you know what I mean? Like, you could go to factory and kill Timmies over and over, but you've got level limits on them and stuff, so it's kind of impossible to farm them. You make dog tags really valuable in that sense. PvP spoils suck, I'd rather loot the map. Exactly. Got my Ridge wallet today, thanks for the discount. Hey, no problem, Philpot. I think they're awesome. I've been using mine all weekend. I think they're really sick. I love them, they're so neat. I've still got 10 euros in the little clip. Got 10 euros in there. because I was in Berlin. That's where I've been. I think they're really neat. I like them a lot. Well, thanks for using my code, man. Justifies my presence on the internet, at least. Advert, as you said, Ice 12? Boo. Dog tag team kill farming is probably what they're afraid of. Yeah, how do you avoid that? I guess you make it non-find in raid. Yeah, maybe the barters is a better solution. Because then you make it non-find in raid if it comes from a teammate or something. Although it's already getting complicated that way. Carbon one? Nah, that's good. Couldn't BSG go to the RMT sites, pretend to be a customer and ban the ones they buy stuff on? They actually could. Reduce the price of friendly dog tags. There's lots of ways they could do it. Just so BSG doesn't care about farming. Yeah, they care about farming a lot. Oiko, I only play solo on streamer, man. I just can't, I find it too hard to interact with chat. I'm afraid. Team kill dog tags just be marked somehow and be worthless. Yeah, something like that, like unsellable or something. How easy is it to get into the same raid if you're not teamed? I don't know, I think it depends. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Is it even worth it though? I wonder if it's even worth it. If people want to waste their time and do that, then like, yeah, fine. If it was worth millions, then yeah, maybe I see how it could be a concern, but I'm not sure if it's even worth people's time. But yeah, it's something to think about. Pods will still roll through killing people? Yeah. Wow. You can't use VPN with Tarkov, it kicks you out. This is a verboten. Relay. Nothing in here today, look at this. There's hardly anything in here. Nothing on there. Just a single CPU there. What gives? What gives? Had you run through fences? No, you just run at them. I only learnt this very recently. Genuinely, I only learnt this the other day. Someone said, you just run at them. And over you go. I did not know this. I'm feeling kind of suicidal. I don't know why. I'm just like, just literally no cares. Run straight to the tech stores. I think it's because I know I'm going to craft this thing afterwards. And I have no real desire to use the MPX after this raid. So I'm feeling kind of whatever about it. Bizarre. Bizarre feeling. I normally feel a lot more sense of care for my PMCs. Fragile. Oh my god. Bye-bye. Yepka. Whoa, that's...
What?
Yeah. Does that sound like some people are fighting up here, though? I will say. Maybe it's downstairs, actually. Yes, yeah. Quite a big set of fights for interchange. It's not normally popping like this. Someone coming. Now, I'm not sure about these stairs. Somebody might just appear. I don't know how the audio works on these. Okay, well, there's nobody down there. That's good. I was just kind of worried about somebody just appearing in front of me. I'm just putting up the stairs with no audio. You just never know, and I'm not familiar enough with interchange to know exactly whether that will or will not happen. We got one of those. We do know there was a big fight. Yeah, since they agreed, since they merged the servers. Oh, that's underneath, actually. Everyone sounds like they're on the same level. Kind of at the back. Sounds like quite a small gun. Because it sounded like he was down here. It could be on the other side of the wall too. Theory. Could be ran there, just on the other side there. Possible. Maybe we just run down. Repay and run down. Let's see. And change this cam. Seems to have good loot around broadly. If you want to make money, it's okay. I'm just going to suddenly die. Is this guy like right here? No. I thought I saw somebody. Someone on the other side of the wall, like really sketchy. Nah! Rip my thorax. Huge fight going on somewhere else. Someone sounds juicy. Yeah, switching mag. Google Glass for comments. You never have to look away. I haven't, no. That'd be kind of cool. Your Gunsmith Part 7 works? It should do. If it doesn't, put it on the Discord. Does sound go through multiple floors? It does on interchange, yeah. Where were they? I have no idea. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm not just going to face plant through that. We'll go through. I mean, how damage do we? Oh god, yeah. We've got like no vest now. I think I saw someone running then. All a big fight over there. It'd be kind of hard for me to kill someone from this side, though. Because just the distance. Distance plus the ammo. We've got barely any armor now, though. We're going to avoid all of that shenanigans. We're going to go this way. Right through the middle. No cares given. Here we go. Something there, something, a piece of RAM. This, a spark plug, okie dokie. Now we're gonna double out and double back in here. Look in this one. What's going on here? Jacket. All sounded so heavy geared. I don't trust my ears. No, I don't know. I'm not sure either. How are those going? Turtles, they're going alright, man. Going alright. We basically did what we needed to, and then I managed to screw it up because I'm stupid. I managed to get a run through with our final gas analyzer for the quest, which is extremely irritating because obviously now we haven't found one in the next raid. Well, this is bad. Okay, maybe not too bad after all. Could be worse. Now, we were looking for gas analyzers. We actually did the COFDM one. This guy got. Oh, interesting mix. Yeah, we just needed the gas analyzers for the quest. There's a scav. I guess so. Okay, it's full. Right, so we've got loads of nades. Anything useful up here? Not really. What we're going to do, we're going to use this. Because these are really efficient on space. Get rid of that. This is going to fix everything. Look at that. Oh, we didn't get what we wanted, though. Emiracom. Bit sad, but... Oh, I can't go over that. Not, I'm too heavy. See if we can leave without incident. Let's see. How's it going? Yes, okay, so the deal is, for people who are coming in now, we finished the COFDM section, but to do the first Lightkeeper quest, network provider, you have to get 2 CFDMs, you have to get 4 CFDMs, you have to get 4 electronic circuits, you have to get 4 G-phones, I think, broken G-phones, and you also have to get 4 gas analyzers. Now, the thing that I was struggling with just now was the gas analyzers, because for some reason I just didn't have enough, and you can craft them, but I left them to the end because you don't really want to craft them unnecessarily because they're about half a day each one. We managed to get 3, and we finally found one on the 4th raid, and I managed to get myself a run through because I'm stupid, which is annoying. So, yeah. The scav's like continuously down in this bit. Seems crazy. Yeah, you just can't figure out what level. Indeed. Indeed. Peacekeeping decontaminator? Yeah. This is really efficient. You want to max it out? Yeah, it's good. It's really good. If you want to max out loot, you can actually take those rigs with you. Well, so what we're going to do after this is we're actually going to craft our thing. Doink, tell him, Mighty. How many frames do you get / try to get? I want to get at least... I mean, you want to get at least 60 when scoped. That's really the acid test. So that is what you want. I just try to get as many as possible, to be honest. Without giving up too much. You know, if there's a couple of frames for something that looks nice, like the SSR, which I think looks good. Never see scavs that far down the road. Yeah, you've seen them twice, both extracting this way. I know, it's weird, right? As you say, like, never see them there, and I've seen them both times today. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why. They've like been hugging the wall. It's bizarre. Look at that, headshots. This is the way it needs to be done, though. This is the way it needs to be done. You have to get headshots with the 9mm guns. You basically take the disadvantage on the ammo power for an advantage in terms of recoil. So it means you've got to hit your headshots, or it makes it very difficult. Hello, Von. I'm doing good, man. How's it going? We've, practically speaking, finished the quest. If I'd waited 30 more seconds, we would be done with it. But unfortunately, yeah, I didn't wait, and so we got a run through. So now I need to go and craft it. But network provider. Once we've completed this, which it'll be done off stream, we'll have network provider part 2, where we have to do some retransmitter thing. What do we have to do for that one? He says, I assembled the transmitters. Now we need to install them in the lighthouse area. Inside the helicopter water treatment, abandoned Usec cottage. Number 3-4, somewhere high, close to the lighthouse itself, one by the beach. Unlocks 1 to 8 hours after the completion of the first one. I mean, that doesn't sound too hard. Obviously, you have to go into the water treatment facility, but it doesn't sound too bad. You have to craft them in the workbench? 1 hour 30. Okay, it doesn't take too long. And then it's assessment. PvP won't go through armor? It will. PvP's okay. PvP should. But I'm not 100% sure about PvP because it looked really weird when I did a test recently. But PvP is okay. PvP should technically be alright. I haven't definitively tested it. But it should be alright. Cool, so that's what we need to do for that one. And what we need to do, we've got one more gas analyzer to do, so we're just going to go and craft it. Mechanic gives you the first 4. Okay, yeah, so secure container. Yeah, so if you're going for headshots, would it make more sense to use leg meta rounds so at least you have the backup of still doing big damage to limbs? The problem with that is that if they're actually wearing a helmet, like a Ratnik or something, you're just going to die. So, you know, with a ULAC, you're not going to be able to hit them in the ears or anything. I'd rather have the ability to pen some helmets, even if it doesn't kill them in the first shot. Right, let's create this. What does this cost? We just sold a load of these before. Let's just heart this for a second so it's near the top. So 1, and we've got a magnet. We'll use one of mine for that. We've got a couple of wires. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, so we'll craft this guy. Perfect. In 13 hours, so when's that? 12 hours. Yeah, so it's basically this time tomorrow evening, before Scav Talk. I should be able to complete this, and then we'll be able to get on with this thing next week when we get started on the stream again. I probably won't do anything off stream in the meanwhile. Oh, I had wires actually on my body. That serves me right for doing it before I've unloaded. I probably had enough to do it without even actually doing anything else. But never mind. Never mind, it's okay. Just replace this. Got this guy's dog tag. You know what? The 9mm guns didn't do too badly today. We actually did alright. We really, really did okay. I'm amazed at how, like, maybe we just played against some easier people, I don't know, but I thought I was going to be really out of practice, having not played for a week. Doing assessment 2, flashbacks to long line. What's assessment 2? Assessment part 2. Wait, isn't that just... That looks like it's just marking stuff. Was it assessment 3? Oh no, that's Raiders. Me and a friend devised a strat to get a spawn kill every lighthouse raid. It was actually really fun. If you spawn by chalets, you can beat mansion, spawn to mansion. Ha! That's nice. Found 2 COFDM down lighthouse. Yes! We did too. Going mint trade is super fun. Finding a gunfight. Huh. Does seem easier in that daytime in the UK. Yeah, evening's harder for PvP. For sure. For sure. I agree. Yeah, it's busier at night. Indeed. Right. Anyway, well that is the end for today. Who have we got? Who's around chilling on the old games? You know what? We've got Mr. Ering Marine. He is much further along than me. He's only just started his stream. So, for those of you on Twitch, go and head over. Those on YouTube, go and head over if you can. Otherwise, I will see all of you a lot tomorrow night for Scav Talk. And if you're not there for the podcast, then I'll be back on Monday morning as usual. So, hope you all have a wonderful weekend, everyone. If I don't speak to you before then, have a good one, and I will catch you all later. Ciao, friends.